with you because you 6 a.m. listeners, first of all, being the best of the bunch, we are so thankful for you 6 a.m. listeners, whether it be on the Ramoslaw.com text line, 303-713-1043, or on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Seeing the regulars already checking in. Good morning to all of you. But let's have a little fun with this. We love your opinions. We love your creativity you show with topics like this. So what are your New Year's resolutions for our Colorado teams and players? You can have fun with this. You can be serious, whatever you want to do with it. But let's keep it fast and loose and
New Year's resolution.
Carefree on a New Year's Eve here. New Year's what would be your New Year's resolution?
Okay, I got one for the Broncos. First, you tell me if this fits.
Okay,
okay, what you're looking for. We/Sean don't have any more issues with the play clock and the play calling. Is that a good resolution moving forward? Because Sean say that to his team, hey, here's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to get the play in quicker, and we're not going to have any more issues moving forward with the play clock and calling timeouts. And, Bo, I don't want you to be angry in 2026 at me and yelling on the field at me for getting the play in late. How about that? I mean, just right away.
That's good.
It just happens sometimes, Mike. I can't explain it.
Genius. Genius, and genius. All right.
There's only two geniuses today.
That's true. Mark,
unfortunately,
off today.
He's still taking, I think he's scared, hoping that a few days off, and then it turns to 2026, people might forget what he said about his Chargers, right? Don't you?
I'm actually going to go with the Chargers.
Never going to forget. Never forget.
Never forget. We will not let that be forgotten. Trust me. This trusty iPad of mine with all my beautiful drops
little tubby kid
will not be erased for 2026. I will not let that happen.
So we got to start your New Year's resolutions tomorrow. I kept on thinking okay, I'm in Louisiana. I need to get back to the gym and get back.
They don't start no, not tomorrow. Honestly.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk about this because
okay.
I think
When do you start your New Year's resolution?
I have the date for you.
Okay, perfect. Because I just woke up and I'm like, damn, I got to start tomorrow. I've never had to do New Year's resolutions. I've always been a machine. Like
the slot machine. Is no longer the slot machine.
Right.
He's just slot. All right, let's have some fun. See, that's the tone we want for the next 3 hours and 50 minutes. Can we do it? Let's do it next.
Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok
at Denver Sports 1043 to stay up to date on all your local teams. Denver Sports 1043. The Fan.
Your air duct cleaning experts, Ductworks.
Hey guys, feeling cooped up this winter? Mark Schlereth here. You know these Colorado nights can get freezing cold with your furnace running nonstop just to keep things cozy. But here's the thing. While your heating system is working overtime, it's also blowing dust, dirt, and debris through your air ducts and straight into the air you breathe. That's where Ductworks comes in. Your trusted air duct cleaning experts. Using a powerful combination of scraping and vacuuming technology, the Ductworks team clears out years of buildup, grime, and other gunk hiding in your ductwork. The results? Cleaner, fresher air, better energy efficiency, and a healthier home or office for you and your family. Don't wait until spring. Breathe easier now with top-rated service from Ductworks. Call them at 303-425-0985 or visit them online today at ductworks.com for a free residential or commercial estimate.
303-425-0985.
Join Denver Sports 1043 The Fan and Modelo at Mile High Station on Saturday, January 4th from noon to 2:25 p.m. for the Fan Football Pregame Show. Get your head in the game with orange and blue face painting and ice-cold Modelo. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
The Lowe's Closeout event means the final savings of the season are here. It's your last chance to get deals on seasonal decor, tools, flooring, and so much more. Refresh your home, check off your project list, or simply stock up on the brands you trust. Shop now to grab amazing deals before they're gone. Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 1/7. Selection varies by location. While supplies last.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. What if you could use the equity in your home to get cash fast? With no appraisal, zero hassle, and less waiting with Cake? You can. The Cake Fast Cash program is like turning your home into your ATM. People are using it to pay off high-interest debt, do renovations, tackle student loans, or cut monthly bills by hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The best part? Your current mortgage rate won't change. With Cake, you also get peace of mind. We're AAA rated by the Better Business Bureau and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Cake Mortgage. Your fresh-baked Cake Fast Cash loan is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com for thousands of 5-star reviews.
This holiday season, AutoNation is unwrapping the biggest gift of all. The car you actually want with zero down and no payments for 90 days. With our coast-to-coast inventory of nearly 100,000 new and used cars, trucks, and crossovers, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Zero down, no payments until April. That's the deal you deserve on the car you love. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation store or AutoNation.com. Limited term financing on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase on deferred payments. See store for details.
Bring in the new year with DU basketball. The fun starts New Year's Eve with men's hoops at 2 p.m. versus Kansas City and continues New Year's Day with women's hoops at 2 p.m. versus North Dakota. Tickets only $10 and party favors will be provided. Fun for the entire family.
Xfinity is the network you can rely on. Like a close friend who will give it to you straight. The friend who will tell you that new haircut, it's not great. Friends make sure friends get good haircuts. And Xfinity makes sure you get a good deal on Wi-Fi. Xfinity gives you reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at our best price. This holiday season through January 4th, get gig speed Wi-Fi for just $50 a month for 5 whole years. No strings, no commitments. Just super fast, reliable gig speed Wi-Fi with our best equipment and unlimited data included. Save yourself from questionable decisions and save over Verizon and AT&T. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Internet powered by fiber and connected to premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
This holiday season, don't drink and drive. But if you are in an accident, you're in luck. Flanagan Law, where strength meets compassion. While the other guys blend in, I stand out. Look for the Shamrock. Flanagan Law, your advocate when you need it most.
At Embers Golf, they're not just selling golf clubs, they're crafting a journey for golf enthusiasts. Hey, Brandon Stokley here. I got my clubs from Embers Golf, and I couldn't be happier. Discover a unique, boutique-style golf shop in Westminster. They stock custom upgraded shafts and even offer 2 hitting bays for you to test your swing. They carry all the major brands and even some of the smaller ones, too. Experience a full fitting of your golf bag. It's family-owned, and there's nothing else like it around here. Embers Golf, where your golf journey begins. Visit embersgolf.com today.
Stay up to date on the Broncos with our 9 News Broncos insider Mike Kliss. Presented by Fitness Gallery. Hear the latest from every practice and every game every single week during football season. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, here on this New Year's Eve, Happy New Year to all of you, our great listeners, and we are so thankful and appreciative of you, and having a little fun today, keeping it loose on this New Year's Eve. Your New Year's resolutions for our Colorado teams and players. And what would you like to see happen? What would you like to see them promise to do and follow through? Have some fun with that. RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043 on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. You can subscribe and get involved there. Like our guy Jason Bonney, he's a regular there. He's already checking in. He says, my New Year's resolution for the Broncos, prioritize tight end and inside linebacker in this year's draft. I know you agree with that resolution, Stoke.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind our inside linebackers. They haven't been terrible this year. Certainly if Dre Greenlaw was healthy the whole year, healthy in training camp, had a full off season. But once he got back, he's been healthy. Now, he did get the hammy. Hopefully that will get healed up here before the playoffs. I think for me, priorities are offense, offense, offense. Now, if you think you find a Brian Urlacher in the middle in the draft or something, then you're not going to pass up on that. But certainly I think defensively, if you're looking at what you need, that would be probably at the top of the list for the defense.
I do agree with linebacker, though. And I know you can't just fill every hole just immediately. You know, there's been a lot of roster building that's needed to be done here. But, man, I look back on a draft that went by this past season with Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland, Harold Fannin, you know, some of these tight ends that were drafted in, but like, ooh, boy, that would have been nice to have one of those.
One of them.
But I know you can't get everything filled every year, but I mean, Jahdae Barron, hey, maybe Jahdae Barron will turn out to be a Pro Bowl, and we'll be looking at this 10 years down the road like, wow, what a pick. But as of right now, it feels kind of like superfluous.
Who?
Oh, no, you don't know that word. No, sorry. That's a tough word this early.
Yeah. It's a tough word at any time for me, Mike. Superfluous.
It's like
can't even pronounce it.
How's the best way to define it? You know, it's like it's you're already good in one area. Do you really need to add to it? You know, adding to something that you already have is kind of superfluous, right?
Okay.
There's your word of the day. I'll get you one of those word of the day calendars for 2026.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'm always trying to improve.
Sure.
But then when you do, Mike, you got to hit.
Yeah.
You got to hit big. And right now, if you had to say hit big or no hit, there's no in between. Great or
hit or miss.
Yes.
Miss.
Right. I mean, you're not going to say hit. I mean, it doesn't even start. It's not even an outside starter for you. So, I mean, you're hoping you draft that. When did we draft him? What number?
20.
I mean, you're hoping that you get yourself a starter right away. Now, that's not going to say he can't be that next year or what he's going to look like next year, but I don't know. I mean, it's I guess we'll see how it's going to turn out. But right now, you have to say it would be a miss, and you do. Now you weren't going to be able to get, Warren or Loveland. You would have had to move up to try to get those guys. But certainly, I think that's the problem. Like, we can prioritize different positions, and we will, and you'll look at certain things. And I want to go offense, continue to build that O-line, tight end, slot receiver, a McConkey. But if it doesn't fall your way, you're not just going to draft a tight end in the first round to draft a tight end in the first round.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll place a premium on looking at the tight ends when we go down to the Senior Bowl. I've heard when you guys win, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys enjoyed yourself immensely, that you would love to go back to Mobile.
I'm unfortunately out.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out
on the Mobile trip. I did it once.
Yeah. Great
place, great food. Cecil knows everybody, right? And a lot of fun, but the accommodations, I'm not doing the Motel 6 thing.
No Ritz-Carltons in Mobile?
They had one nice hotel, but they fill up so quick.
Sure.
And so I ended up getting one night there. I'd stayed with Zach one night at the place where it was not good, man. Down South Motel 6 just hit different. They just hit different.
I'm sure they do.
And then so I had to move. I said, Zach, this is it, buddy.
Just one night.
One night. I'm out.
Couldn't hang out for another 4 or 5 more nights?
No more. No, couldn't do the 4 or 5 more.
Get it out of the way.
Bam. Early. I mean, you got to get it in today.
By the way, I mean, you want to talk about some of the success stories of 2025.
322 right
322 on the Zach By Sensitivity smear campaign. So there you go. You were asking, when is it time to kick off your New Year's resolutions? It's not tomorrow.
Okay.
No. Give yourself the weekend. January
4 or 5 more days.
January 5th.
4 or 5 more days
4
later.
4 or 5 more days later.
All right.
January 5th. Monday, January 5th is when you start your New Year's resolutions.
You just made my day.
Yeah, you don't need to start them over this week.
Because I was thinking, I was like, dang, okay. I kind of just been going, just enjoying, doing nothing.
Uh-huh. And being very happy about it.
Yeah, happy, yeah. But I need to start doing something, so I'm going to do that, New Year's resolution. Yeah. And I was like, oh, dang, that's tomorrow.
Right. No.
But no, I get the whole weekend.
You get the whole weekend to continue.
Yes!
One more weekend to be fat and happy.
My day.
And then you can start on Monday to going back to being the machine.
Right.
Because you were once the sloth machine, and there's a couple of...
No, not the sloth.
Well, no, that's actually...
that's what it is now.
That's what somebody said that you are now.
Oh,
Stokely is no longer... This is on the RamosLaw.com text line. Stoke is no longer the slot machine. He's the sloth machine.
How good is that?
Stoke is now the vending machine.
Wow.
So
I love it.
You used to be the slot machine. You used to be a machine.
Oh, my gosh.
Now you're just something else.
Yes.
But that's all right.
I like the vending machine.
The vending machine and the sloth machine.
Those are great. Those are great.
Fantastic.
You got to love it. But I like the fact that I can push it off until Monday.
Yeah. No, you don't need to start this on the weekend. No, that's not fair. That's not right. Start it on Monday.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Start it on Monday.
You've had 6 months to do nothing.
Right.
You need 4 or 5 more days.
Come on. Give yourself a break. All right.
Yeah. You don't want to push it too quick,
too
early.
Exactly.
Enjoy the first couple of days of 2026.
That's
what I'm going to do.
There you go.
I love it.
What about you, Evans?
When am I going to start it?
Or what are your resolutions?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Monday.
What?
But what are they?
Back on soda, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah. Got a little lazy.
Yeah.
Over the last few months. Got a little lazy.
All right. Well,
gonna get back on it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you start up the new year and it's
how about
just
me and you get on, like, we could do soda together. Just me and you. What do you
I like it.
What do you think?
I like it. We'll do it our own, and then we'll steal it from Cecil.
No, we can all do it.
Oh, we can all do it.
Right? I mean, that's what happened last year. It was Cecil, and then you did it with Mark.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mark's not hardly here anymore. So you and we can do soda together.
All right.
Let's practice.
We'll push each other.
Soda, state of the art. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's like I don't know.
Man.
It's like
magic.
Magic.
It's magic.
That's what it is.
Like a great duo. All right.
Bird and McHale.
Wow. Wow. You just went Katie bar the door and Bird and McHale.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, last day of 25.
There you
it's
go.
Like the werewolves are out. It's full moon. Crazy things
Your
happen.
Denver Sports New Year's resolutions, and do the Broncos have the right mindset to go out and take care of business on Sunday? We'll hear from a couple of their veterans next.
Follow us on X at DEN Sports 1043 for up-to-the-minute information and opinions on all things Denver sports. Also, we can still call it Twitter, right? Denver Sports 1043 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app.
Man, what is happening? Stoke here for my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. The new year is here. The chance to make real positive change in your life is now. So if you're struggling with erectile dysfunction and you're ready to move past the frustration and embarrassment, it's time to call my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. They can get you taken care of. There may be no better resolution than finally taking control of your ED. Stop procrastinating. Start taking your health seriously again. Reach out to Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. They have treatments when the pills or the herbals fail. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. How about that? Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. And Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic has served the Front Range of Colorado for nearly a decade, and they have successfully treated tens of thousands of men. It's a new year. Make the resolution to treat your ED and change your life. Pick up the phone. Call the best. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, 720-440-7900. They have 5 locations in Colorado to serve you. Fort Collins, North Denver, Central Denver, Castle Rock, and Colorado Springs. Call 720-440-7900, or you can find them online at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Download to see if you qualify for Albert Instant Advance. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription is required for Instant Advance. Please see the Albert app or albert.com for subscription pricing. Subscriptions can be canceled at any time.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? You can get up to a $1,000 advance fast to pay for car repairs, bills, rent, groceries, whatever you need. Plus, Albert can help you find ways to save and give you a custom budget to actually grow your money.
Albert can get me up to $1,000?
Exactly. But they do more than get you up to $1,000. Albert is your financial assistant, helping you budget, save, and spotting you money in a pinch.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code PLAN to get up to $1,000 for your bills, rent, groceries, and more. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code PLAN to get up to $1,000. Use code PLAN to get up to $1,000.
Pros don't just show up. They prove how it's done with precision and without shortcuts. Makita tools are built the same way, with a dedication to lasting quality, trusted performance, and results that reward your effort year after year. When the job calls for the best, call on Makita. Built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
12 months from now, you'll either wish you had started or you'll be celebrating a healthier, younger feeling you, and Soda Weight Loss makes the second option the one you need to take. Soda helps retrain your metabolism. No drugs, no injections, no mystery chemicals, just science-backed nutrition, real food, and real coaches who guide you every step of the way. Clients routinely hit life-changing milestones within weeks. Better sleep, lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation, and confidence that feels brand new. I often say, nothing tastes better than skinny, and thank you for making me healthy, SodaWeightLoss.com. No hunger, no guesswork, just results. I know how to eat, what to eat, and when to eat because of SodaWeightLoss.com. And this January, the deal of the year. Look and feel 10 years younger for the price of one. Bring a partner, pay for one, and transform together. Visit SodaWeightLoss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com. Soda Weight Loss is, say it with me, state of the art.
Anna had a very severe brain injury.
My dad got in contact with Barry Simpson. They didn't think about the money. They thought about what was best for Anna. That's all that mattered to me, just making sure that she was okay.
Not only would I recommend Berg Simpson to others, I have recommended Berg Simpson to others.
If you've been injured, call Berg Simpson for free now at 303-790-2525. BergSimpson.com. Good lawyers changing lives.
Brandon Stokley here for Colorado's hometown HVAC team, ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Is your heating system struggling to perform and need to be traded? It has never been easier to get a quote for a new heating system. Rocks Heating and Air offers a free online heating and cooling quoting system so that you can quickly and accurately get pricing on a new system. Only at ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Now play that jingle.
HVAC service, installation, repair, ROX Rocks Heating and Air.
Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance is here. Their sleep experts will help find your dream bed from a quality selection. They make sleep easy.
Utter nonsense.
This thing has gone totally off the rails.
Some Cajun seasoning.
Gris-gris? Lagna.
And the occasional anatomy lesson.
Yeah, we're tight.
Okay.
We're like tired of mouse nuts.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, getting loose here on a New Year's Eve with you, having a little fun. Great 6 a.m. listeners. As we look ahead to 2026, everybody does those New Year's resolutions. Most of them don't work out. You blow them pretty early. But, hey, let's hope we can have some stuff happening in 2026 that lasts the entire year. So that's what we're doing. We're having some fun. Our New Year's, Denver Sports New Year's resolutions for our teams, our players, and see what you can come up with on the RamosLaw.com text line, 303-713-1043, and also on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Here's one on our RamosLaw.com text line. My resolution, a healthy and rested Joker going into the playoffs may be a blessing in disguise. You know, I've heard this said a lot about all these injuries. Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown, Cam Johnson, now Nikola. Oh.
I mean, it took you forever to
look
notice.
Up.
I know.
What's,
you're just looking down. You're looking everywhere.
And
you're
then
like,
I look at you, and I'm like.
Pulled out the glasses.
You took the
pulled out. I mean, it's New Year's Eve. You got to wear the glasses, right? Mark Schlereth glasses that he gave me.
That the wife like?
Yeah. I might bring these home tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Johnny Fever turned the lights on in here.
Lights are
this early in the morning too. It's like the clips. You know, don't look in there. If you look in there, you're going to be blinded. You know that, right? What do they call that? The solar eclipse? Isn't that
the solar what?
No. Which one is it where you can't look at the sun, or you get blinded?
Oh, we had one of those.
Yes,
recently.
Right. That's what it feels like in here. I can't look at these spotlights, or I'm going to be blinded.
It is bright in here. He turns the lights on at like 6:30. It's like, ow! Ow! It's like when you walk into your kid's room and you try to get them up. You turn the lights on. They're like, ah! Ah! All right, you got the glow. But the idea being that, I've heard this said a lot. Well, the bright side about all these injuries is that these guys will be rested when they come back. But you tell me. I mean, is that true? I mean, is that one of the benefits of, being out with an injury, that technically you're coming back rested, or are you working so hard on your rehab that, and you're trying to overcome an injury? So are you really better off for it when you come back?
Yeah, I don't know if you're better off for it, but you are rested. You're rejuvenated. I mean, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Because you want to get back out on the court or the field as quick as possible. And so, yeah, I think there's an extra motivation there if you have an injury during the season and you miss some extended time. So I think there is something to that. Now, will you be rusty? Then you got to get in basketball shape. There's football shape, there's conditioning, and basketball. So how does that work? How does that look? Certainly, this is the hand you're dealt, and you want Jokic to be fully healthy going into the playoffs, and that's kind of, I think, where everybody is right now. But do you have a rust factor there also?
Well, some NBA media, former great players, weighing in on the Nikola Jokic injury and what it means for the Nuggets moving forward. Here's Tracy McGrady.
It's a sad day for me because this is my favorite player to watch, right? If I pay money to watch a player, I'm paying money to watch Jokic. He's that phenomenal as a basketball player. But this is a devastating blow to their team because you're talking about the front runner for MVP without 3 of their starters already, and you're missing him. Now it's going to put the onus on Jamal Murray to do a little bit more, right, to keep them afloat because they're in the Western Conference, which is pretty tough out there every night. I can see this team dropping about 4 or 5 slots because of where they at in the standings, and the teams that are behind them will gain some ground. But when you look at their team, you look at the others, this gives these guys an opportunity to gain some confidence, to build up, who they are as basketball players, and try to do more. You're going to have a bigger role, and let's see if they can handle it. But it's a tall task for these guys to step into.
Yeah, I mean,
Jamal.
But
time to put this team on your back.
You want to be an all-star? Go get it.
Bang.
I mean, it's your time. I mean, you're the number 1, number 2, number 3 option. So, but now you worry about the wear and tear on Jamal. Is he going to try to do too much? Is he going to, I mean, you just worry about the wear and tear of he has to do everything and carry this team. Don't you? You're not concerned about that at all?
No, because didn't he just start this $50 million a year contract? Let's go.
Yeah?
That's what That's
But
what,
that doesn't
That's what
mean-
you're supposed to do.
Oh,
you're making that
no.
kind of. You're making that kind of cheddar. You got to go out and you got to carry. Time to carry it. You can do it. You can do it for a while.
I hope
the reinforcements
okay,
will come back. The cavalry will come to the rescue here in the next couple of weeks and month. But in the meantime, yeah, you can go out and carry things.
What are your sources saying about Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown? How many days now?
I said 10 days, within 10 days yesterday, so within 9 days.
Okay, I was just making sure because I'm keeping receipts on that.
Okay.
So I better see them back.
So
January 9th?
Let's see.
January 8th.
Yeah.
They better be in the dang lineup,
January.
Evans.
Next
Or-
Wednesday's what, the 7th?
We're going to question
All right,
your
7th, next Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. We're going to question
Otherwise, my
your
sources.
sources like we question Mark Schlereth's sources.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh, I don't want
just think
that.
you got
I don't
to
want
be
that
careful
heat.
here, Evans. I mean, a guy, his role is second fiddle to Jokic. That's been his role, and that's what he plays the best. And now you're going to ask him to do so much more and just say, well, just because you're making this amount of money, you got to all of a sudden, you got to be in a different role and take more ownership of this. And it's going to be, I'm just worried about now all of a sudden as we move forward, the wear and tear on him because he's asked to do more and then his body breaks down or he doesn't, he gets worn out. He's tired. Tired.
Well, he's never had to.
That's what I'm saying.
Do this because
That's why I'm
Jokic
concerned.
has been so reliable. But all right, well, let's find out if he can.
Fixing to find out.
Making $46.4 million this year.
Yeah. Well, just because you're making a lot, I get what you're saying, doesn't mean all of a sudden your role gets changed and you thrive in that role.
True,
I mean,
but if you're making $46.4 million, let's see if you're up to it.
Okay,
Let's test
that's
the
fair.
theory, okay? I think
That's
it's
fair.
worth testing. So,
okay. I mean, and to your point, Mike, I mean, shoot, it's your time to go out there and shine. And if you want to be an all-star, go take it. Go do it.
Jamal Murray's back.
First option, second option, third option here, right? So he's got a great opportunity to shine and put this team on his back and make an all-star team.
coming up next, more of your Denver Sports New Year's resolutions. And as we look back on 2025, we have a listener who wants to call you out for your 2 worst takes of the year.
Oh, damn. People keep receipts like that?
People keep receipts. That's why I love the 6 a.m. listeners.
I can't wait to hear them.
6 a.m. listeners keeping receipts, keeping Stoke receipts. Next.
Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Denver Sports 1043 to stay up to date on all your local teams. Denver Sports 1043. The Fan.
Well, when something goes wrong with your home's plumbing, at that moment you aren't hoping your plumber fixes the problem. You're expecting it. It's why I use and recommend and trust Copperhead Plumbing. Been serving Colorado since 2007, and these are the reasons why. These guys are the real deal. Fast, reliable. They actually show up when they say they will. Imagine that. Professional, good work, no drama. Something else I like. They don't try to upsell you on stuff you don't need. They diagnose the problem, fix it right the first time, and leave your home cleaner than they found it. That's professionalism. That's Copperhead Plumbing. Copperhead Plumbing is ready to go in case of an emergency, but some preventative care, especially during these winter months, can go a long way towards saving you a lot of money. I'm talking water heater tune-ups, drain and disposal maintenance, and leak inspections. Go to CopperheadPlumbingInc.com. Get a coupon for a free service call. You immediately start saving money. You can also call 303-552-3491. Copperhead Plumbing. They plumb different. They plumb custom.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/Investor Day.
All of us at Williams Jewelers are proud to have been chosen as the official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
You see, we're Denver's experts when it comes to ice.
The ice that you wear. I'm Shayna Williams.
And I'm Dylan Williams. Here at Williams Jewelers, you'll find Denver's largest selection of truly fine diamonds and diamond jewelry.
From our legendary Williams Diamond Bar, with almost every size, shape, and price range of GIA-graded natural diamonds,
to diamond engagement rings, diamond tennis bracelets and bangles, to necklaces and diamond earrings, our selection is stunning.
And Williams Martini diamond studs are a must for every woman, and we stock every size and price range.
So, if you want to be the star player of the game,
if you want to make the ultimate power play,
give her the only ice that lasts forever. Diamonds from Williams Jewelers.
The official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
Williams Jewelers, the official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guaranteed details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Hey, Stoke here for my friends at Cajun Wealth. Are you totally ready for retirement? It's one thing to plan, but another thing to know you're prepared. That's where Cajun Wealth comes in. They explained everything to me in plain language, gave me options, and never tried to sell me something I didn't need. I walked away feeling empowered. Today I'm a client, and I couldn't be happier with the clarity and confidence they've given me. If you've ever wondered whether your plan could be stronger, get a second opinion from my friends at Cajun Wealth. Call today and take the guesswork out of your future. 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100. Or you can find them online at TrajanWealth.com. That's TRAJAN Wealth.com. They have offices conveniently located in Broomfield, Greenwood Village, and Loveland. Call the best. My friends at Trajan Wealth will get you set up with a plan that's specifically designed for you, your goals, your needs. Trajan Wealth. Plan smarter, dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan brought to you by Flanagan Law.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer, exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney. Tuesday afternoons on The Drive. And Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth. All season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. Double crossing.
You little punk. Can't believe you did that.
Unbreakable trust.
See, I'm not like you. You just let me drown. You just let me drown. You do nothing.
And, of course, emotional maturity.
Maybe a little bit angry.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Let's go. Don't wait.
All right, having some fun out on this Wednesday morning, December 31st, the final day of 2025. Hope it's been a great year for you, and hopefully eagerly looking forward to 2026. Have fun tonight. Be safe, and we're having a little fun today with, everyone's doing their resolutions for 2026. What are your Denver sports resolutions for your teams, for your players? It can be anybody. So have some fun with that. Be as creative and as fun as you'd like. RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043. Also on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe, get involved there. We've got Joel Klatt set to join us later this morning at 8:15. Dan Orlovsky at 9:15. So busy show, but we're having some fun. And people keeping receipts for 2025, Stoke.
Okay,
when it comes
I can't
to
wait
you.
to hear this. Okay, but what's ones of my bad takes?
Here we go. Is it just me, or did Stokley have the two worst takes of 2025 here on The Fan? First, the Rockies hype Golden Years train, and after week 3, the Chargers, it's an AFC West division wrap.
Yeah, I can't argue those two. Those didn't work out well for me.
You got to wear that.
Yeah.
You got to wear it.
I did. I am. The Rockies, was hoping to see a little bit more from them. I mean, I didn't think they were going to be a great baseball team last year, but they were historically bad. So that was a big swing and miss. And the Broncos won. Yeah, I mean, Broncos really stepped up to the plate and proved me wrong there. I mean, we got to remember the Chargers started 3-0. They beat the Chiefs, they beat the Raiders, and they beat the Broncos. They were 3-0 to start the season and 3-0 in the division. I mean, Broncos were sitting at 1-2. 2.5 games behind the Chargers, and they just flipped it around. So that was a swing and miss.
As far as the Rockies go, I am optimistic going into 2026.
Don't do it.
No, wait.
It.
Not that it's going to show up on the field, because there's just too much damage has been done. Too much damage has been done over the last several years to just flip it on its head. But I do like the fact that for the first time in seemingly forever, they have finally recognized that their old, tired model was busted and that they needed to bring in some outside voices, outside views, fresh perspective. And the fact that they've been willing to do that with their front office hires, Paul DePodesta and Josh Burns, I'm cautiously optimistic moving forward. How about that?
All right. I like it. I'm going to, I'll be there with you.
Okay. Stokley and Evans, here's a New Year's resolution for the two of you. You need to complain about officiating less.
No, that's not going to happen, buddy. Sorry.
Do you think we complain about officiating a lot?
I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah. I do.
I mean, I know the Riley
that's
Moss
the way
stuff.
I was when I played.
Yeah.
I was a little bit of a whiner.
Yeah.
I'll admit it.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for the flag.
Yeah. Big yapper out there.
And so I'm the same way now, but that's not going to change for me. I'm sorry. I know what I can do, what I can't do. That's something that I just.
So, what are your biggest officiating pet peeves that you just can't let go?
How they determined the game with these flags, and I think they throw too many flags. I think it's especially these pass interference, illegal contact flags on the defense, where just it's 3rd and 20. Oh, he touched the guy at 6 yards. I mean, it's football. You're going to have contact. You're going to have some hand fighting. Let these guys play, and don't determine the game with the flag. Now, if it's egregious, call it, but if not, let them play a little bit. To not think there's going to be some hand fighting and some contact, That's crazy. So that bothers me. It really does bother me that you have these pass interference calls and these illegal contact calls that give a team a 3rd and 15 and just bails them out and it's away from the play. Or it's just that's maddening to me.
So when you were playing, had you stopped playing by the time that the whole in vogue that a receiver, starts immediately doing the throw the flag gesture?
No, I probably did that. I don't really recall.
Were you like a pioneer? Were you like at the forefront? I can picture you being that kind of guy.
Probably so.
I can picture you being one of the first few guys out there be like, hey, throw the flag. Throw the flag. I could see you being that.
Yeah, I was probably
trendsetter.
Yeah, that's right. But I can't do that with the ref, so I'm sorry.
Here's another resolution. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. Bronco fans, I'm sorry to say your happy foot quarterback won't win you a Super Bowl. Hey, hold on a second. Okay, the whole happy feet thing, he seems to have fixed that. Early on in the year, what was the word? What?
Fanatic?
No, close. What is the 2025 Mark Schlereth word of the year?
It wasn't fanatic?
No.
Frenetic? Okay, close enough, Mike. I mean, damn. Seriously, you act like I was way off.
You said fanatic.
You know what I was meaning. Just help me out a little bit instead of laughing at me.
Well, as you like to say, I like to let you drown every once in a while.
It's the last day. Just help me.
I let you kind of sputter and help. Then I'm like, all right, here's your life. Here's your life, Raph.
I mean, you acted like I was way off. You knew where I was going with it.
I know. Frenetic.
Okay, yes, that
word. The Mark Schlereth 2025 word of the year. Frenetic. Bo's feet needs to a little too frenetic. A little too frenetic in the pocket.
Mesh point.
Been less frenetic. He's been less frenetic lately, yes.
Mesh point was another one.
Mesh point, yep.
For the running backs.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a few of them out there this year.
There were a few. What's his favorite phrase of 2025?
Ooh.
I got it. You're going to laugh. You're going to agree with me.
What is it?
You got to put the DB into conflict.
Really?
Yes. He loves talking about putting people on defense in conflict.
Oh, I haven't noticed that.
He's a big conflict guy. He likes to – that's all his film study there with Shanny. Putting people on defense in conflict.
So he hears those words and he's going to fit it into what he says.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He loves it. He's very happy, by the way. I talked to him yesterday.
You did?
We did our Stinky Truth podcast. And
do y'all have a sponsor for that yet?
Working on it. And
that's been working on it for a couple of years now.
Speak of talk about a New Year's resolution. Like to see that happen.
Right. Well, you at least you get a.
I really don't want 2026 to be another year I work for free.
That's not fun, is it?
I mean, I did get a slightly used but almost new snowblower out of it, but I can't use it because we've become Arizona. So,
wow.
So hopefully I get some sort of compensation.
So you did do the podcast yesterday. Where were you going?
Yes. Oh, by the way, he's very excited because all of a sudden he's got a big game this week.
Yeah.
Because it snuck up on a lot of us. So when Tampa and Carolina play on Saturday, it's not going to be winner take all for the division. It is for Carolina if they win. But if Tampa wins, they still don't clinch the division because if Atlanta beats New Orleans on Sunday, the game that Mark is calling, then Carolina, even by losing on Saturday, still wins the division because all three teams end up at 8-9, Stoke. We could have an 8-9 team winning the NFC South and hosting a playoff game.
Yeah, crazy. I don't know if it's a big game, but
at least
you won't have a lot of people tuning into it. Trust me. I mean, they'll be following it. They'll look at the scoreboard, but they won't be watching. I mean, let's not get carried away here,
true.
Mike.
Right. I mean, I was trying to give the big fella a little bit of a boost on the way out of 2025. We're having some fun with some Denver sports resolutions. We'll keep that going with you next.
Follow us on X at DenverSports1043 for up-to-the-minute information and opinions on all things Denver sports. Also, we can still call it Twitter, right? Denver Sports 1043 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app.
Men, it's the new year, and for many of us, it's a time of deciding to make positive changes in our lives. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if you're suffering with erectile dysfunction and are tired of the frustration and embarrassment ED causes, you should call the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic today, because there probably isn't a better resolution you can make than to be done with ED. You see, ED doesn't just affect you, it can also affect your partner, even if they don't talk about it. But here's some great news. If you're like most guys, the treatments at the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic will give you back your sex life, because our protocols have success rates that work in well over 90% of cases. Seriously, you might even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So, make an appointment and get ED out of your life. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. Are you a first-time home buyer? Are you trying to lower your existing mortgage payment? Do you need cash from your equity? For most people, getting a mortgage means endless paperwork and weeks of anxiety. But with Cake Mortgage, our process is simple, fast, and hassle-free. Whether you're purchasing, refinancing, or looking to tap your home's equity, our team guides you step by step so you always know what's next. Our thousands of 5-star customer reviews will tell you no one can do what Cake can. So stop stressing and start saving fast with Cake. Your fresh-baked Cake home mortgage is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com to learn more now.
Dan Jacobs for 303 Law 4040, and I'm here with that beautiful voice you hear on the other end of the phone oftentimes when you call 303 Law 4040. It's my lovely wife, Kimberly. Kim, I know you and I had so much fun the other day. We actually met with a couple that had been in an accident up north in their house the other day, and Randy was so excited. He's like, I can't believe it. It's the lovely wife. She's right here in my kitchen.
He's too kind. It was really great to meet him and his wife and his pets and just be able to help them.
I think it helps that when you answer the phone, when people call 303 Law 4040, it makes things, I know calling a lawyer can be scary, but I don't know, your soothing voice just makes it a little bit easier.
Well, I just want to help. That's all. And I know how to do that.
I love the holidays. I always like to wish our listeners happy holidays. Would you like to do so as well?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful new year.
And I hope you never need us, but just in case, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040. That's 303 Law 4040.
This holiday season, AutoNation is unwrapping the biggest gift of all. The car you actually want with 0 down and no payments for 90 days. With our coast-to-coast inventory of nearly 100,000 new and used cars, trucks, and crossovers, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. 0 down, no payments until April. That's the deal you deserve on the car you love. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation store or AutoNation.com. Limited term financing on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase on deferred payments. See store for details.
I dared Archwell Health to keep track of my vitals and my grandkids' names.
I dared Archwell Health to simplify my prescriptions, so Max and I have more time to play. Good boy.
And I dared Archwell Health to be closer than my neighborhood coffee shop.
Our members dared us to do more as a primary care provider for adults age 60 and up. So we made it our mission. Visit archwellhealth.com and become a member today. Archwell Health. We dare to care.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Xfinity is the network you can rely on.
Like a close friend who will give it to you straight. The friend who will tell you that new haircut, it's not great. Friends make sure friends get good haircuts. And Xfinity makes sure you get a good deal on Wi-Fi. Xfinity gives you reliable, fiber-powered Wi-Fi at our best price. This holiday season through January 4th, get gig speed Wi-Fi for just $50 a month for 5 whole years. No strings, no commitments. Just super fast, reliable gig speed Wi-Fi with our best equipment and unlimited data included. Save yourself from questionable decisions and save over Verizon and AT&T. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Internet powered by fiber and connected to premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance is here. Their sleep experts will help find your dream bed from a quality selection. They make sleep easy.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Job shaming.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course.
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to it, the final day of 2025. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Brandon Stokley is here. Mark Schlereth is not. He is off.
That was the theme for 25. So it might as well continue into 2026. Who knows when we got Mark?
Yeah.
You know, is he on for 3 hours, 2 hours, and is he in New York? Is he just going to fill in for an hour? Then he's got a luncheon with the Fox execs, billboard shoot. So that was kind of the theme for the year. So let's just keep it going. It's all good.
Yeah,
Let him enjoy the last days of 25.
Yeah, that's a great point. So we're having some fun today looking ahead to 2026. Everybody has their New Year's resolutions. So what are your Denver Sports New Year's resolutions for our teams, for our players, etc.? Have some fun with that. RamosLaw.com, text line 303-713-1043.
I got a couple.
Also our Denver Sports YouTube channel. But also as we look back on 2025, what have been some of the notable moments from this show of 2025? And I think definitely one of the key phrases of 2025, Stoke, was, guys, I'm going to be a little late. I'm meeting with Fox executives.
Absolutely.
He used that one a lot.
He did. He did. A lot of smacking, a lot of slurping, a lot of microphone shifting, and just like bear paws on the mic trying to move it. And it was a little bit chaotic there for a while.
It was.
So I'm glad everything settled.
Then he got fired.
He got fired.
And that made it a lot easier for us.
Oh, my God. That's too good. So one of my New Year's resolutions for the Broncos is Sean Payton's New Year's resolution is we don't have any plays coming in late to Bo. We don't piss Bo off. No more pissing Bo off.
Boy,
okay?
He gets mad. He turns.
Right.
He turns to the sideline.
Yeah.
And he just is like, "Urgh."
Right. Because he's tired of it.
I don't want to see that.
I'm tired of it.
I don't want to see that anymore.
I don't either. So let's get to playing quicker so we don't have to burn any more timeouts. And no more delay of games. And we had a couple of those last week against the Chiefs, and one of them it was by the goal line, and that's when Bo scrambled in for a touchdown. The other one was a 3rd and like 2 or 3 or 4, something like that, and he ended up getting sacked. He's trying to, hurry, let's go. He's not. It's just too, frenetic.
Bang.
Everything's going too quick, but the play's in late. He's rushing. And then it leads to just a bad play. So let's clean that up. I guess my one for Mark Schlereth is, you've heard the promo, is he goes back to being old school Mark.
Explain.
Not letting his teammates down.
Oh, yeah.
That Mark, where
Mark.
he never wanted to let his teammates down. Always wanted to be accountable, and that's what drove him.
That's why
his
he would come
fear
back from injuries so quickly.
Right. He wanted to be a great teammate and not let his teammates down. And he's done that to us a lot. And like I said on the promo, that caught him off guard. He's like, no. So he goes back to being old school Mark Schlereth.
I like that. That's a good resolution. As one of our listeners on our Denver Sports YouTube channel wonders, guys, has Mark been embedded with Harbaugh and the Chargers all week? His Chargers.
You know what? That's good.
I'm actually going to go with the Chargers.
He did brag about how he was doing a Texans game.
Well,
go ahead.
That's where I was going to go.
Okay, then take it.
I don't think he's in L.A. I think he might be actually in Houston.
Coaching up the Texans' offensive line?
Yeah. This might not age well for him. He said he was out there on a Friday or whatever, doing his broadcast deal where he's out there watching practice, and the offensive line coach said, called him over. And, was like, Schlereth, help me with the zone scheme.
Do you guys know who this is?
Right, yes. This is
three-time Super Bowl,
three-time
Pro Bowler.
Part of the Pigs. The Bay of Pigs. I wonder if I still have that paper, the Bay of Pigs. I should have looked when I was back home. That my sister wrote for me, my senior year English paper.
You got an A on?
Huh?
You got an A on it?
Yeah, A+.
She got an A. She got an A+ on the Bay of Pigs.
I got to find that paper.
Yeah, you should.
Because I still don't know. I'd like to read it and see what the Bay of Pigs actually is. Never read the thing. Never read it. I was so scared.
That was a great paper, an A+ paper. Can't we get up and summarize it for the rest of your class?
I'm so glad that didn't happen. So I don't know what the heck I was saying now. What were we talking about?
Something about Stink.
Mark Schlereth. Yeah, so he was down there in Houston. And so next thing you know, he's coaching up their offensive line on the zone scheme and what they need to do and this. And then they have their best rushing game of the year. He talks about his love of the Houston defense. They're the best defense in the NFL. And, you got Anderson coming off with Daniil. Don't call me Daniel Hunter. How about Stingley? He's better than Surtain.
Petrie. And what about Petrie?
And Al-Shazier.
Oh, Al-Shazier, yeah. He better hope.
He better hope.
He better hope the Broncos don't play and lose to the Texans in the playoffs. Otherwise,
it's going to be worse than the Patriots in 2016.
26 is going to be off to a rough start for our guy, Stink. On the RamosLaw.com text line, guys, thanks for a great year, gentlemen. I appreciate the entertainment and the insight. Good job. Happy 2026 to all of you. Thank you very much. We love our listeners.
Wow.
We love our listeners.
No, I mean, that was
very nice.
Normally it's like, Stokley, you suck.
Right.
Your take about the Chargers, big swing and miss. I mean, it's all negative stuff, so that's kind of nice.
I think that even the negative texts and the negative texters, I think deep down they're good people and they like us. They just like to spar with us. They like to fight with us. They like to poke us. That kind of thing. I think at the end of the day, we all understand. We all understand that, come on, this is just fun. We get together for 4 hours every day. We have some fun, laugh a bit, cut it up, bust each other's chops, hopefully get in a few insightful sports takes that people listen to and go, yeah, he makes a good point there. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So, That's all we're trying to do at the end of the day, and I think the listeners feel the same way. So it's all good. It is all good. So we are looking for your resolutions for 2026 for our Denver sports teams. Also, looking back on some of the highlights on this show that you remember from 2025. So have fun with that. We're about an hour away from Joel Klatt. We got college football tonight, the playoffs. They resume with Miami taking on Ohio State. We'll talk about that with Joel as well. It's all coming up next.
Follow us on X at DEN Sports 1043 for up-to-the-minute information and opinions on all things Denver sports.
Also, we can still call it Twitter, right? Denver Sports 1043 The Fan.
DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-897-4400. That's 800-897-4400.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets the Duralast battery.
have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Babe, your arms look amazing. Working out is paying off.
Thanks. I just wish my chest matched. No matter what I do, I'm frustrated with my man boobs.
Hey, don't beat yourself up. More than half of men have gynecomastia. It's gland tissue, not laziness. Same thing is happening to my friend Trisha's husband. He went to Dr. Cameron Dastery at Modern Surgical Arts of Denver.
For real? You get good results?
He got great results. Call him, honey.
Call today. They're offering complimentary consultations for the fan listeners. 303-470-3400 or at modernsurgicalarts.com.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health. With the right equipment, you can train like a pro. That's why I made the smart move to invest in fitness equipment with Fitness Gallery. It's a game changer. I have a true treadmill at home. It's the smoothest and quietest I've ever been on.
For the fitness fanatic on your Christmas list, save big this holiday season. At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
As the year winds down, Groove Toyota is here to help you gear up for what's next. Lock in 1.99% APR for up to 60 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on the new 2025 Toyota Tacoma SR5. With Toyotathon in full swing, Groove Toyota has zero down lease options on top models, making this the easiest time of the year to upgrade. Finish the year strong with Groove Toyota on Broadway in Inglewood or at GrooveToyota.com.
Offer expires 1/5/26. Not all will qualify. Restrictions apply. With approved credit, call 720-961-4465 for complete details.
Most resolutions fade by February, but a better metabolism, that sticks. And that's what SodaWeightLoss.com does for you. Soda retrains your body to burn fat efficiently. No drugs, no injections, no gimmicks, just real food, real coaches, and real results. Lose 60 pounds, that's what I did in just a couple of months. Naturally with Soda Weight Loss. That's SOTAWeightLoss.com. SOTAWeightLoss.com. Soda Weight Loss is, say it with me, state of the art.
Everybody loves the season of giving, but now the season of paying for it is upon us. That not-so-wonderful time of the year when millions of Americans open their credit card statements, stare in horror at the balance, and resolve then and there to find new ways to save money. If you're among those Americans, why not start by cutting your wireless bill in half right now with Pure Talk's Saver Plan? It's easy. You'll get unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigs of high-speed data on a super-fast, nationwide 5G network for just $20 a month. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Ho, ho, ho! And if you're active or former military or a first responder, you'll save an additional 20% every single month. That's pound 250. Say Mike Rowe for the gift that keeps on saving from America's wireless company. Pure Talk.
It matters who your lawyer is. At Berg Simpson, we truly care about the quality of work we do, that fair compensation is given, and that our clients are getting the best possible representation. We're proud of that, and it shows.
If you've been injured, call Berg Simpson for free now at 303-790-2525. 303-790-2525. BergSimpson.com. Good lawyers changing lives. It's not just a slogan, it's who we are.
Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. Utter nonsense.
This thing has gone totally off the rails.
Some Cajun seasoning.
Gree-gree?
And the occasional anatomy lesson.
Yeah, we're tight.
Okay.
We're like tired mouse nuts.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Operator, won't you put me on through? I gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge.
Happy New Year, all of you great listeners that we are so thankful for. Looking forward to 2026 with our Denver Sports New Year's resolutions that we're having fun with this morning. Also looking back on this show over the course of 2025, your favorite memories of that, which a lot of you listeners were a big part of, so thank you for that. As we do look ahead to 2026, here's one on the RamosLive.com text line, 303-713-1043. Evan Stoke, if you could pick one team to win a championship this year, who would you go with? Joker and the Nuggets, McKinnon and the Avs, or Sean, Bo, and the Broncos?
I mean, that's not even a question. I mean, it's not difficult. I mean,
why?
Sneeze.
Okay. Let it go. Way to go. Good job. That's going to be my resolution for Mark in 2026. He needs to let his sneezes just go. He tries to bottle them up, and then he ends up blowing a blood vessel, and we got a bleeder.
Yeah.
Can't hold his mud.
No, it's the Broncos. I mean, we just saw the Avs and Nuggets do it not that long ago. Broncos been down and out. Super Bowl is the hardest one to win. It's the biggest sport in America, and this is a Broncos town majority.
Mm-hmm.
And so, to me, the Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event in this country. And so if you can win that, that trumps, I'm not saying those other ones aren't great, but that, to me, that trumps it. And then obviously I played football, so I'm a little bit biased, but I would say, what would you say, Mike?
Okay, I get you make excellent points. They're all very good points. But I do feel like the arrow is going up with the Broncos, and I think they're going to be in the championship mix for a long time here moving forward. I really do. But I look at the Avalanche with McKinnon, and I look at the Nuggets with Joker. See, I'm a big legacy guy. I want these teams, and especially these players like Jokic, like Murray, like McKinnon, like McCarr, I want their all-time greatness to be cemented. And in order for that to happen, the Avs and Nuggets need to win a second title. These core groups need to win a second title. The Avs need a second title to cap off their greatness for this era. The Nuggets need another title for the same reason. Jokic needs another title for his all-time greatness legacy. McKinnon, McCarr, they need a second cup for their all-time greatness legacy. So if I'm getting a chance to be choosy, and I feel really good about all three teams and their prospects for the future, I'm going to put the Broncos on the back burner because I think their window is still wide open. But noticing the importance and the urgency for McKinnon, McCarr, Jokic to get that second championship, I got to pick between those two. Then that becomes difficult.
Well,
then it becomes difficult,
Mike. I mean,
I know.
You got to pick it. You got to.
I know.
Pick
I've been
one.
buying time
goodness
to try. I've
gracious.
been buying time to try to pick one.
Jeez. All that for that?
I know. I'm buying time. I'm trying to. All right. Jokic and the Nuggets.
Yeah, of course.
Jokic and the Nuggets because I think.
Jeez.
Boy, I feel bad about this because
stuttering
I know
going
a lot
on
of
over
stuttering. I'm like Mark trying to talk about. What was he stuttering about? Shador?
Oh, Shador. Like, Mark. It's like, well, no, I think he did. No, he actually played. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it was. I mean, it wasn't a lot.
I'm going to go with Jokic because as great as Nathan McKinnon is, I think McKinnon's going to have a hard time cracking like the top 10 greatest hockey players of all time, okay? But Jokic is building the kind of resume that if he can get that second title, then I think you can start talking about him being one of the, top 5 greatest players of all time.
Okay.
So that's why I would go with Jokic.
Okay.
There you go. Jokic and the Nuggets.
All right.
To answer the question, you'd go with Bo and the Broncos.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I just think it would be so cool. But you talk about, legacies. Bo winning the Super Bowl in his second year. Sean Payton being the first coach ever, right, to win Super Bowls with 2 different teams. And, I mean, then it's full circle. Mike, I mean, 10 years ago, it was Broncos and San Francisco with Peyton Manning. 10 years later, and that was what do they call that, Super Bowl 50, the Golden Super Bowl, whatever it is. And now, 10 years later, it's going back to San Fran, and you do it again? I don't know, man. I think that would be really, really cool. But I understand what you're saying. But here's where you're wrong, and here's where you got to be very careful, okay? And I'm disappointed in Mark that he didn't school you up a little bit better than this in the 10 years that y'all worked together. Windows close quickly in sports. And just because everything is good now doesn't mean it's going to be that way next year, okay? And you look at football, a big determining factor of whether you have success or not is your health. And they're a pretty healthy football team this year. You look around the league at what health can do to you, and the injuries and that thing and that side of things there. So I just want to be careful here. Just saying, this is Sean's third year, right. Bo's second year. Man, the future's bright for a long time. It's going to be great football for a long time because you know who said that, Buffalo? When they lost 4 years ago to Kansas City on that, the last, like, oh, no, we're good. Look, Josh Allen, look at this young talent, Stephon Diggs.
Yep.
And Baltimore said that with Lamar. He's won a couple MVPs. How's that worked out for him?
Cincinnati said it when they went to the Super Bowl.
Right, yes. And now look at him.
We'll be back. Look at this guy, Burrow. We'll be back.
He can't stay healthy.
Right.
And their coach might get fired this year. So that's the only thing that I want to be careful here is like just assuming – that this window is wide open.
No, I agree with you. I do respect the idea that windows can slam shut quickly, which is, again, part of the reason why I feel the urgency for the Avs and Nuggets to get that second championship. For the same reason. Their windows for this core that they both have is not going to stay open forever. You start looking at the Avs and Nuggets core, we're talking about guys who are all now basically 30 and above. So, you start getting into that territory, man, a championship window can slam shut very, very fast. So that's why I feel the urgency for them maybe more than I do with the Broncos right now. But you bring up an excellent point, and it's a great problem. That's why it's a great question, and I thank the texter for sending it in. It just speaks to how cool it is around here in Denver right now that we can have a legitimate conversation. Think about how many sports cities around the country are like so jealous that we can literally have a conversation where, all right, you got 3 teams with legitimate world championship aspirations. If you could pick one of them, who would you go with? That's talk about first world problems.
And none of them make you sound crazy.
Right. Exactly.
They're all realistic, which is great. That's awesome. It's a fun conversation to have, especially when it could actually happen.
Yes.
So here we go. Buckle up. I mean, it's going to be this weekend. You got a big game against the Chargers, and hopefully we got great news with Jokic yesterday. I mean, that was at the end of our show, and that was great news that it's nothing structurally wrong with the knee, and it's a 4-week to 6-week type of injury probably, and then hopefully that's the last we hear of that, and get these other guys healthy, and then you could see them going on a great run. I mean, the Avs. I mean,
will they ever lose in regulation
right.
again?
It's been unbelievable to play at the level they've been playing at. So it's fun to be a Denver sports fan right now.
No doubt about it. And what adds to the fun is we get some great guests that we get on every week to talk Broncos, talk football, talk college football. Joel Klatt will join us coming up at 8:15. Dan Orlovsky at 9:15. In the meantime, we continue to have fun looking back on 2025 with this show and all you great listeners, the highlights of 2025, but also our Denver Sports resolutions for 2026.
I got a question. You're talking about resolutions, and I was just thinking tonight, we get done. Sometimes you might take a nap so you can stay up a little bit later. We got the day off tomorrow. Do you still make it to midnight? Do you watch the ball drop in Times Square? And then that's because then that'd be 10 o'clock here, right? So you're like, okay, and then go to bed, or you say, I got to make it to, 12 o'clock.
I've got hard and fast rules when it comes to New Year's Eve.
Hard and fast?
Hard and fast.
Oh,
and I'll share those with you.
I can't wait. Oh, gosh.
Next.
Will the Broncos end their stellar regular season with a divisional win before the playoffs? We'll react to it all in the Fan Football Postgame Show. Live on game day starting at the 2-minute warning. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Fellas, what has happened? Stoke from my friends at Embers Golf. Look, the weather's been unbelievable this winter, right? And golf season is going to be here before you know it. So you can grab the newest gear from my friends over at Embers Golf. I got to tell you about it, my experience over there. It was unbelievable. I got a full fitting of clubs, driver, 3-wood, all my irons. I love my clubs I got this year. So if you want to hit the greens running in 2026, now's the time to get dialed in. You can book a custom fitting just like I did at Embers Golf, and you can experience the newest equipment built to elevate your game. Get in, get fit, and get ready to play your best this season. Spots will fill up fast. Get everyone in the family ready for golf season at Embers Golf. It's located right in Westminster. What I love about it, it's family-owned and customer-focused, so you know you're getting the best service and the best deals. Don't wait. You can shop at embersgolf.com. They got all the brands, major brands, smaller ones too, G4, Callaway, TaylorMade, Titleist, whatever you need. They got you covered. They're not just selling clubs. They're crafting a full journey personalized to you. They got 2 private hitting bays, all the major brands, like I said, and they specialize in custom upgraded shafts that take your game to the next level. You'll feel the difference. I'm telling you, seriously, there's nothing else like it around here. So before the season gets here, get yourself dialed in like I did. Embers Golf, where your golf journey begins.
This is Terrell Davis, 2-time world champion and Hall of Famer, wishing you happy holidays from my friends at Colorado Credit Union. The holidays are all about family, giving, and looking ahead to a great new year. And just like a great team, Colorado Credit Union is here to support you, whether it's saving for holiday gifts, planning for the future, or just making life a little easier. From everyone at Colorado Credit Union, season's greetings and have a happy and healthy 2026. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Her face lights up whenever you're around.
That's why the diamond you give her can't be like any other.
At Williams Jewelers, exceptional brilliance is in our DNA. I'm Bruce Williams.
And I'm Steve Williams. We grew up in the diamond business.
And as direct diamond importers, we personally hand select every diamond.
Going through hundreds at a time, looking for what really matters. Life.
Like people, no 2 diamonds are the same.
Some just sit there. And then there are those rare gems that explode with fire and brilliance.
A diamond that shines like no other.
And surprisingly, it's rarely about price. No one sells a more beautiful diamond for less. That's the Williams Diamond Guarantee.
So if you found the woman who loves like no other,
give her the diamond that shines like no other from Williams Jewelers,
where Colorado shines.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
The official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche. Williams Jewelers, where Colorado shines.
Wow, Leslie, your fireplace really sucks.
I beg your pardon?
Well, what I mean is your fireplace is literally sucking all the air out of your house and right up the chimney every time you burn it.
Well, what can I do about it?
Well, you could get a high-efficiency gas insert from Mendota. It keeps all the air you already paid the utility company to heat, and it returns up to 86% of the fire's heat back into your house.
I'd use my fireplace every chance I get if I could do that. Maybe my furnace wouldn't need to run so much.
Well, that's the whole point. Hi, this is Keith Lair with Lair Fireplace and Patio, along with my niece, Leslie, to tell you how a gas insert from Mendota will give you the incentive to use your fireplace again. Mendota gas fireplaces and inserts are made to crank out the heat with beauty and style.
Lair's is Denver's oldest, most trusted name in fireplaces. Family owned and operated since 1954.
We'll even give you a free in-home quote, including expert installation by our own certified in-house installers.
Find us on the web at lairfireplacepatio.com.
For top quality Mendota fireplaces and inserts, it's Lair Fireplace and Patio, Denver's fireplace experts.
Self-appointed nicknames.
Obviously, I am the hockey guy at this station.
Grammar lessons.
High fives and flamma jamma.
And Oscar-worthy impressions.
My version was, get off my plane.
Okay.
Yours was,
Get off my plane. It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Well, no Mark today. He is off. Let's just call it for what it is. He's off this week. He'll be back with us on Monday. But Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you have great plans for today. Stoke, you were asking how I approach New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve used to be for me was big, like go big. You know, just everything that you would think New Year's Eve, right? Big, you know, I did the New Year's Eve in New York City, did New Year's Eve in Boston, had a memorable New Year's Eve in Montreal. Oh, New Year's Eve 1991.
Wow.
In Montreal. St. Catherine Street.
Okay.
Club A.
Club A.
Man, that
Club
place.
A?
Oh, it was fun.
A.
Hey. It was Club A,
A.
not EHA.
Okay. A.
Club A.
Just the letter A.
Not Club A. Hey. Club A?
Okay.
No, it was, but now, enough experience over the years has told me, be careful on New Year's. New Year's Eve is amateur hour because you have a lot of people out there who they think because it's New Year's Eve, oh, I got to go out and I got to go hard and I got to party hard. And what ends up happening is you got a lot of people who really aren't equipped to handle New Year's Eve, but they think they can. They put themselves out there. There's a lot of them, and it tends to ruin it for a lot of people
the real
who
ones
actually
know what they're doing.
You
know what we call them?
So.
Call them posers.
Posers, exactly.
A lot of posers out there.
Well, I went with amateurs, but you go with posers, same thing.
Okay, I like
right?
that.
Yeah.
I think you're on to something there, and they can ruin it for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful.
But
people think, you know, because like you said, hey, you're told this is celebration, party time, and so get out of your comfort zone.
My New Year's Eve has gone through 3 different phases in my life. The first phase was I got to be at the bar, I got to be at the club, I got to be out in the streets. I mean, I got to be in the middle of it and go hard. Then it transformed to New Year's Eve, find me a really good house party. Find me a really good, fun house party that we can all be together through New Year's Eve, 12 o'clock ball drop. Now I'm into the, you know what? The beauty of living in Colorado and the times difference, I can see the ball drop at 10 o'clock on the East Coast and say, see ya. See you in 2026.
Going to bed.
Going to bed.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm in that phase now.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, as far as me staying up till 12, I'm not on the streets. I'm not hitting the streets. I'm not doing all that.
Big events in Castle Rock? No.
No, I'm not hitting the rock.
Castle Rock
the
first
rock
night?
streets.
No.
Not doing that tonight. So just the house, and we'll do a cheers with the family probably at a certain point. Reflect back on 2025, the good things, what we want to. This is my wife. I know it. What we want to get better on in 2026, those types of things, right?
Right.
My kids are kind of rolling their eyes, and so then we cheers with something, and And then the kids will probably disperse a little bit. And, maybe the wife and I watch Landman. She'll fall asleep within 30 minutes, and I'll just be sitting there, and I'll be like, and then sometimes I stay up to midnight, and sometimes I might fall asleep at 10:30, 11.
Okay.
So there
I
you
got
go.
you. I got you. Landman, by the way.
I got a few I got to catch up on, so just
where are you right now? Season 2? We're all in season 2.
Yeah, right.
But where are you in season 2?
I think I've done 2 or 3 episodes, so I got like probably 3 or 4 to catch up on. Right?
Have you done?
No. I don't even speak it.
No.
I don't even. This is what you do. You're like, have you done? The part where he goes and he gets his leg shot and and then, no, don't. I don't. I love this show.
Have you done the 7-hour ride yet? That's not giving away too much. If you've seen it, you know it. Have you done the 7-hour drive yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think you have that.
I don't think so.
Then I won't say anything more.
Okay, that's it. I didn't want to hear that.
Billy Bob Thornton is so good in that character.
He's great.
He is so good in
There's
that
a lot
character.
of good characters.
A lot of good, but yeah. This is from Clint. Fellas, Zach and Phil are number 1 in their time slot. What is the morning show going to do to be number 1 again? We need a rivalry. Oh, Clint. Oh, no need to create a rivalry because, baby, we're number 1 too. We just haven't put it out there. We haven't put the information out yet, like Zach was very quick to do. Congratulations to Zach and Phil. Number 1 in Denver in the afternoons. But your friendly morning show here, the Wolfpack, we are number 1 in Denver as well. As we found out yesterday. So
who was it with the great line? It's not T-Pain. Akon, no. Young Jeezy.
Wow. We're going
Birdman. Master P. No. Who is it? Not. We're coming for that number 1 spot.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Ludacris. Luda! That was what I was thinking. Yes, Luda.
So, yes, we are proud to announce that for the second book, we're the summer book, now the fall book, the number 1 morning show in all of Denver, and we could not have done it without all of you. Thank you so much.
Good way to end the year.
You are great listeners. You contribute. You challenge.
That's enough.
You
that's
elevate. You elevate us.
Stop
you
sucking up so much, Evan.
us.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. You do that.
Yes. You're the wind.
We love you.
You're the wind beneath our wings.
Oh, are you Mariah Carey? Bette Midler? What are we doing?
So
who sang that song?
I think it was Bette. So Thank you to Brandon Stokley. Thank you to Mark Schlereth. Thank you to John Simmer, to Tai Fuji, to everybody who has.
Just imagine where you and Mark would be if I didn't join this show.
Oh,
I mean, just imagine.
Who knows?
Huh.
Who knows?
Goodness, y'all got blessed.
I don't know.
Do you go to bed and just say, gosh, I was blessed that
when
Stokley
did
jumped
it all
over here?
turn around? Was it when Stokley joined the show or when Mark got fired? Again.
Oh my gosh!
But no, we're very, very proud and happy and thankful to be able to do what we do here every day with you and having a lot of success with it. And yeah, so no need to form a rivalry because we're both number 1. So
are you going? Okay, are you going to take a nap today? Is it a nap day, and then you can maybe push it a little bit later?
Yeah, I think I will do that. I think I will do
nap?
that. I think I'll get a little nappy in just to be able to go a little harder tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. And we will be back here, by the way, on Friday too. So.
Yeah, we got a lot to discuss on Friday.
Too much going on to take Friday off. Too much going on to take Friday off. We'll have all the college football playoff to react to. We'll have, of course, Broncos Chargers to look forward to. So no, we're here on Friday. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big game. We haven't really talked a lot about it today, but, I mean, I'm not overlooking anyone here. I'm just not. I just can't do it with this Broncos team. They make me really nervous.
So you think playing a team of backups will look more like against the Chiefs on Christmas night than it looked against the Chiefs last game of the regular season last year?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you feel.
Well, I'm nervous about it. Have you watched the Broncos this year, Mike?
Yeah, but the Broncos were even less reliable last year, and they kicked the crap out of Kansas City when they mailed it in the final game of the season.
I don't know, about less reliable. I mean, I know they've won more this year, but you look at some of these games that you figure at home against the Raiders, you're going to wax the Raiders, right? 10-7. How about the Jets, in London or whatever, wherever they played? Barcelona, Paris, Munich.
New York, London, Paris, Munich.
Yeah, 13-11.
Yeah, I know.
Jets are terrible, and they were terrible then. How about the Giants at home with a rookie quarterback? Made me leave the game. It was that bad. I haven't forgot that. I'll be scarred for life for that.
But those teams, as bad as they were trying hard to win. This Charger team that knows they're going to the playoffs, they've already been told, we don't care about this game. You tell me as a former player, come on now, if you're not playing in this game, you're just looking forward to stand there on the sidelines with a baseball cap on. And if you are a starter that's going to be playing, you're going to be looking over your shoulder after almost every snap waiting for the tap to say, all right, out, you're done. Get out of here. I mean, that's going to be their approach.
Well,
and I think that leads to a different kind of game.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I think you're right on something, but you're wrong on another thing. You don't think Trey Lance is coming in here on a mission?
You don't think Carson Wentz was on a mission to try to regenerate his
No,
career last year?
No, he definitely
and he was terrible.
Right.
Okay.
But, I mean, there are going to be a lot of guys out there that are motivated. Okay, now, does it translate into playing good or winning the game? I don't know. It just makes me nervous because this Broncos team seems like they play to the level of their opponent. And they haven't been blowing teams out that you feel like they should have blown out. The Commanders, 27-26, So you just look at some of these games. I mean, and I get it. You played the Chiefs last week, and it was a short week, and you're traveling. It's a Christmas game. But they're playing with a quarterback I've never heard of, and I can't pronounce his last name. And you have to have a drive to score a touchdown late in the fourth quarter, or you might lose that football game. That's why I'm concerned. It's a big game, and I'm concerned that they're going to play to the level of their competition again. That's it. But we're kind of not even. We're just kind of like, yeah, we got the Chargers, and thank goodness Harbaugh's resting the starters, and it's going to be an easy win, and we're going to get the number one seed. I see crazy stuff happen all the time, right, in NFL. You've seen it. We all see it every single week. It's like, oh, my gosh, how did that team lose to that team? And I just want to be careful. Do I think they're going to lose? No, I don't. But this Bronco team makes me really nervous in games like this.
Yeah, but there is also the element of you just have a lot of teams who are done. It's 1-2-3 Cancun. They just want to get their seasons over with. And I think it's reflected. Just look at the Vegas lines up and down the board this weekend. And you could just you see it. The Broncos are of course in a 7.5-point favorite. Jacksonville 12.5 over the Titans.
Well, I think the Broncos went up to 12.5.
Yeah, excuse me. You're right. Broncos are 12.5.
I mean, not that I've been paying a lot of attention to it. It just.
But look at some of these. Look at some of these lines.
Once the Harbaugh made the decision.
Yep.
It jumped up to 12.5.
Patriots 10.5 over the Dolphins. Broncos 12.5 over the Chargers. Buffalo is 7 over the Jets, and that's with Buffalo. That tells you that Buffalo's going to be sitting everybody. Texans 10.5.
Still take the Bills.
Of course, Texans 10.5. Never go against Mitch Trubisky. Texans 10.5 over the Colts. Jaguars 12.5 over the Titans.
Well,
Minnesota 6.5 over the Packers. I mean, you just it's.
So what is that? What are you telling me?
What's that? What that telling me is that there are plenty of teams out there that are just prepared to mail it in for the final week of the season, and the Chargers are one of them, and the Broncos, who have everything to play for, they're going to be at home. I just think that this is going to be more like the Kansas City game at the end of last year than the Kansas City game that we watched last week.
What was the line last week in Kansas City?
It was like 12.5, 13.5.
13.5.
Yeah. But the difference there was it was a short week. It was a Christmas week.
Well, Vegas knows all that stuff.
You were on the road. Well, they got that wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think they get it wrong this week.
I hope you're right.
I hope you're right, too. Let's get to 4 Down Territory.
Welcome to 4 Down Territory, where Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth keep you up to date on the latest buzz from around the Denver sports scene and beyond. Kicking it off.
That was like when you say,
with First
have a
Down.
good trip, and they say, have a good trip, and you say, yeah, have a good trip, too, and they're, like, not going anywhere. Because I'm kind of the other way.
Well, that's right. So
right. I said, I hope you're right, and you're like, I hope you're right, too. No, I don't want to be right. I think it's going to be a tough game. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You're right. You're right.
You're right. I hope you're right, too.
Yeah. I was just trying to be agreeable, but in this case, I hope you're wrong.
There you go.
And there you go.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So, oh, my goodness. Is it 10 o'clock yet? Let's get to 2026. So the Broncos begin Charger Week today. It is a Wednesday. They begin Charger Week with the understanding that the Chargers are not playing their starters. But the Broncos feel that they are locked in, and it started with the message that Sean Payton delivered to Alex Singleton and the rest of the group when they gathered on Monday.
Guys know how important that is and how special it is to win a division, because it is really important. But also, we have a lot bigger goals, and we have the opportunity to have those big goals. And so it was just kind of, he could have talked about it. We didn't. And I think it was the better way to do that, just to let guys know, like, our main goal and our one focus this week should be beating the Chargers and, being the number 1 seed for this playoff run.
The great Sandy Clough has made this comment famous, and it's a great one. You can't manufacture desperation. You're either starving or you're not, and you can't manufacture desperation. Can you take us all inside that Broncos locker room and the idea of dangling the number 1 seed and a bye week? Is that something that a team really rallies around and is hungry for?
Yeah, and I think it's a message this week that, hey, we're playing for a lot. We have accomplished a lot this season. We've had a great regular season, and we want to finish it off the right way. And if we don't, we're playing next week. I want the week off, right? Let's have a week off here, and let's go take care of business at home. I absolutely think it is. And so I think that's the message from Sean, to finish it off strong, and let's go get a bye, and let's have the number 1 seed. Let's make sure that every game throughout the playoffs goes through Empower Field.
I don't even really want to talk about the possibility, but let me throw it out there. I know.
Debbie Downer Evans.
Well, I'm
Here
not
we
being
go.
a Debbie
It's
Downer.
New Year's Eve.
You're right. I'm not. You know what?
And you're going to
know
say,
what? You
hey,
know what?
if the Broncos lose, they're going to be the second seed, and then they're going to have to play the Bills.
You're right. I'm not going to do that today.
Thank you.
Friday I will. Friday I will. Once we settle into the long grind of 2026.
Okay.
But you're right. We're still riding the wave right now. We're number 1 in the morning. Let's not.
We got great Jokic news yesterday.
Exactly.
Broncos are feeling good. They're back at work today.
Let's leave it at
What's
that.
today? Today's Wednesday.
Today's
So
Wednesday.
they're back practicing today.
Yep.
And it is a little bit different. This is the NFL, the NFL lifestyle this time of year. Christmases it is what it is. You're not going to be doing much normally. Thanksgiving's, kind of same thing. And New Year's is just different, right? And it is what it is. So you work today. I don't know, if Sean shortens practice, gets them out early or what maybe, do you let them, do you come in later tomorrow, Mike?
Ooh, that's a great question. You've been on a lot of
You think I remember what the coaches did on?
Well, no. Were
New
you
Year's?
allowed to go hard on New Year's Eve?
What do you mean?
And then come, and come in a little bit later? I don't think that's the kind of stuff.
You think they're coming to your house for curfew check?
Well, no, but did you have an early turnaround on New Year's Day?
Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Was that an Ambien day?
No, that
was that the day that you got sent to the sidelines by Payton?
Gosh, it all kind of runs together now. But every coach is different when it comes to those things, right? How they handle New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I like, and I'm kind of the old guy, and especially as I got older, it's just like, man, this is work day. You're talking about game 17 coming up, week 18. You've been grinding since April. You've lost 3 games all year. Now's the time not to, take your foot off the gas here. We don't need to alter our schedule all that much. Let's get to work here, and let's take care of business this weekend. We'll have more New Year's to celebrate. Let's celebrate a Super Bowl championship here in 6 weeks or whatever the case may be.
I don't think you have to worry about Sean letting up. He's the guy who talked just a couple weeks ago about how he doesn't believe in Victory Monday. The idea that, hey, you guys won, good job, I'll see you on Wednesday. I mean, he still believes.
He did give him the whole week off for the bye, though. The
Yes,
whole week.
But
That's a lot.
But that's the different from Victory Monday. He still has his guys coming in on Monday to start the grind.
Yeah, but he also said, Victory Monday is kind of, you can take the whole thing off, but there is certain ways that you can throw guys bones where it's just like, okay, hey, y'all meet together and watch the film at whatever time you want. We're not going to do it with the coach. Make sure you get in a lift. If you got treatment, you got to get treatment, and then watch it with your, position group or whatever.
Second down.
ESPN put their all-NFL, all-rookie team together, offense and defense.
Ooh.
I know you haven't looked at it, so don't look at it.
I'm not. I'm just looking at the Broncos rookies.
Do you think a Bronco rookie made ESPN's all-rookie team? And if so, who?
Wow. I'm just looking at, Jahdae Barron. I don't think he made it. It would be Harvey, I think, would be the one guy that you would look at. And then now I got to think about the other rookie running backs. Yeah, I'll say Harvey. How many?
They took one.
One running back?
One rookie running back.
Wow. Marion Hampton, he got hurt. No, he didn't. I say no. Nobody. Because I think probably Travion Henderson probably made it from New England?
You are correct.
Okay.
That's the one they went with.
Yeah. So I say none of the Broncos rookies made it, which I really don't even care about, really.
And I'm a little bit disappointed that Harvey didn't even get, like, an honorable mention. Well, he got mentioned out of the group, but it was Travion Henderson, then followed by Judkins, Scadaboo, and Hampton.
Oh, I forgot about Scadaboo.
Scadaboo! How would you rank? And you've got 6 choices, okay? Because we're not going to count Caleb Lohner, the basketball playing tight end out of Utah. But how would you rank?
You mean he's not going to be Antonio Gates? He's not going to be our Antonio Gates? Come on.
I'd take Julius Thomas. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
How would you rank the Bronco
like a
rookies
doctor now
1 through 6 in terms of impact, all that? You got Barron, first round pick Barron, second round pick Harvey, third round pick Pat Bryant and Savion Jones, fourth round pick Chop Robinson, sixth Jeremy Crawshaw.
All right, we're not doing the punter. We're not.
Whoa,
doing the
really?
Punter. Really? We're not doing the punter.
You're not going to put respect on
5 yards, which is a huge positive.
Say what? Hold it right there. That was the appetizer. Okay? We'll do the rest of the rankings. We'll do that coming up. Got a couple of more four-down stories I didn't get to that I want to get to, including Hall of Fame class. We'll have Joel Clack coming up.
Wow.
We've got our DenverSports New Year's resolutions for 2026. We're looking back on this show for 2025. So much fun, so much to do as we close out 2025 with you. Next.
Denver and Los Angeles are squaring off for their final game of the regular season. Kick your football Sunday off in style with Denver Game Day, powered by Common Spirit Health, official healthcare partner of the Denver Broncos. Live on game day starting 4 hours before kickoff. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Dan Jacobs for 303 Law 4040, and I'm here with that beautiful voice you hear on the other end of the phone oftentimes when you call 303 Law 4040. It's my lovely wife, Kimberly. Kim, I know you and I had so much fun the other day. We actually met with a couple that had been in an accident up north in their house the other day, and Randy was so excited. He's like, I can't believe it. It's the lovely wife. She's right here in my kitchen.
He's too kind. It was really great to meet him and his wife and his pets and just be able to help them.
I think it helps that when you answer the phone, when people call 303 Law 4040, it makes things, I know calling a lawyer can be scary, but I don't know, your soothing voice just makes it a little bit easier.
Well, I just want to help. That's all. And I know how to do that.
I love the holidays. I always like to wish our listeners happy holidays. Would you like to do so as well?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful new year.
And I hope you never need us, but just in case, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040. That's 303 Law 4040.
Hey, Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. In the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Makita knows that pros never settle, and neither do we. With Makita, you get tools that perform at the highest level on every job without compromise. Makita is for the most detailed pros, expertly engineered to deliver precision, job after job. When your work calls for the best, call on Makita. Makita, built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-771-1300. That's 800-771-1300.
How about a simple New Year's resolution, one that even I could achieve? Reverse the clock on hair loss with Advanced Hair's simple one-day FUE treatment. You will feel more confident and more youthful when you witness your own natural hair growing into those places that have been balding or thinning for years. From Advanced Hair's breakthrough technology to their highly experienced team, there is no one I trust more in hair restoration. Their simple FUE treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and your new hair is backed by the Advanced Hair Guarantee. I know from personal experience, Advanced Hair's exceptional standard of care makes your comfort and your results their top priority. Celebrate this new year with a fuller head of hair and get a free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 720-459-HAIR. That's 720-459-HAIR. Discover what meeting your resolution could look like with the before and after pictures at advancedhair.com.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America NA in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Awards reserved.
Stay up to date on the Broncos with our 9 News Broncos insider, Mike Kliss. Presented by Fitness Gallery. Hear the latest from every practice and every game every single week during football season. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Great to have you with us on this final day of 2025. I look back on some of the highlights of 2025 for this show. Definitely turning you into a big Led Zeppelin fan was one of them.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
Like, I loved when you and your wife went on a vacation, and you were telling me that you checked in one day and said, yeah, I've just been, like, laying in the pool listening to all of, like, Led Zeppelin's entire catalog. Yeah. Good stuff.
Love it.
Love it. Another one said here, this is from Martin and Greeley. Guys, I listen every day to your show. Best way to start the morning. My favorite memory of this year's show is when Stokes slept in and showed up late.
Oh, gosh.
Then gave us his historic story about his car breaking down, an all-time story. Love it. Appreciate you all. Here's to many more years.
That was one I'm trying to forget, obviously. That was a tough 24 hours for Stokley.
It was.
My car broke down in the middle of the dang road, and cars are going everywhere. End up having to get the car towed. Thank goodness the wife was able. I mean, everything was shut down. Hazards wouldn't work. Nothing would work. I mean, like, how does that happen? So
Dead stick.
I left my car running at La Loma.
Yeah.
Savina's now.
Yeah.
Because it said, because the battery was low, keep the car running.
Right.
So I'm like, screw this.
Turned out to be an alternator, by the way, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm going to go, my son and I want to go eat.
So you
And
just left the car running?
I want to get a margarita. Those things are so good.
Just left
so,
the car running?
Yeah, there ain't no one going to steal it in the rock, right? So I'm good. So I left the car running. I go out there to check on it like 15 minutes later, and it's just dead.
Yeah.
Dead. I'm like, it said keep it running to recharge the battery.
No.
So that's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, I think I had a long night after that. Slept through my alarm, woke up in a panic, and I go to, like, I'm scrambling to get ready, and next thing you know, my wife walks in, because I'm just going to take her car. I don't have a car. My car got towed. I was just going to take her car and just drive it to work, right? She walks into the bathroom and says, I got to drive you. I'm like, oh, no. Are we serious right now? And she's like, why are you up so late? Why are you late for work? And so we proceeded to drive in the car with the dog, Cody, and
Quietest ride of 2025?
Yeah, just both hands on the wheel looking straight forward. Just both. I mean, just so many thoughts going through your head. Like, you're so disappointed in yourself. First day I've ever been late here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all that other stuff had to happen. That was a
It was
terrible
an all-timer.
moment. Yeah. Okay,
All-timer.
you ready for my list?
Yeah, so we're talking about ESPN put out their all-rookie team. No Broncos on it. They didn't do special teams, so maybe our punter would have made it, but no special teams. So I asked Stoke to rank the Bronco rookies' impact 1 through. I said 1 through 6. He refuses to include Jeremy Crawshaw, the punter, because he's not a real football player. So it's 1 through 5. Go ahead.
1 through 5. First is Harvey. He's been really good, and he's been good in the passing game, and he's starting to pick it up in the running game. Ever since Dobbins was out, there was a lot of questions. Could he carry the load? He's done a really good job. Hopefully he keeps it up. Number 2, I got Pat Bryant. Love what I've seen from him. Tough. He makes big catches. And so it was a shame what happened on when was that? Jacksonville game? The Jacksonville game when he took the big shot there. And I haven't got an update on him. See what his update looks like moving forward. But he's been great this year. And then 3rd is Barron. He's been fine, right? I mean, he hasn't made a ton of plays, but kind of is what it is.
Mm-hmm. He's out there, though. He is.
No, he's out
he's
there.
Part of the rotation.
Right,
he's
out
playing.
There. Yeah, he is, which is good. I mean, you hope that he could find a spot on the field as a number 20 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
So he's done that. And then 4th, I got Q Robinson.
Chop.
And then 5th, Savion Jones.
Why do we call him Chop again? I forget.
Because I said Chop Robinson. There's a Chop Robinson that plays for the Dolphins.
Oh, that's right.
So I ended up calling him Chop Robinson one day, and that was.
And his most memorable contribution of 2025 was probably, he made the mistake.
Special teams, got called out, got benched the next week. Yeah.
Let this be a reminder to all of you. He got held up as the scapegoat. Maybe his best contribution.
Maybe
Don't
so.
be like him.
Right.
Don't do what he did.
Exactly. Do you agree with my list? Would you change anyone?
So I would, and then Savion Jones, who we've heard his name mentioned a couple times.
Yeah.
I would go R.J. Harvey number 1. I would go. I'd go Barron number 2, simply because for most of this season, this Broncos defense still has been the strength of this team. While the offense has been trying to figure it out, the defense has been what's carried this football team, and Barron has been a big part of that secondary. So I would put Barron 2, R.J. Harvey 1, Barron 2. I would go with Jeremy Crawshaw 3. I'd go.
We're
with
not doing punters.
I get to include the punter. I didn't play in the NFL. I can include the punter because
That's some JV stuff. That's some JV stuff, Evan.
Sorry, I respect what he's
man.
done. He's been a big part of this team.
He's a punter.
It doesn't matter. Special teams, all
He
three.
punts it mile high.
Wow.
I mean, come
You
on.
don't like Mike Shanahan. Mike Shanahan used to always talk about the importance of all three phases. And today was a good all three phases game, or we didn't perform well in all three phases.
Mike, but this is
I'm including the punter.
Everyone talks about that.
Sorry, I'm putting the punter in at number 3. Then I'm going to go with Pat Bryant 4, Hugh Robinson 5, Savion Jones 6.
You put the punter in front of a
Pat Bryant. I did.
Unbelievable. I'm so where's Mark again? I need Mark. I mean, just. Don't do this in 2026. I mean, I don't want to be a participation show, okay? I mean, we don't do special teams. We don't do punters.
Special teams matter.
I know they do,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
punters don't.
Punters don't matter until if in a playoff game the punter shanks one off the side of his foot like you with an 8-iron from 155 out, and all of a sudden we're all like, oh, the damn punter, Matters.
Okay.
All right. Joel will join us. Joel Klatt joining us in just a couple of minutes. We're looking for some of our resolutions for 2026. This was a great one. Guys, my resolution for your show for 2026 is a brand new Mike Evans big board of BS lies and other nonsense, which is not a bad idea because, A, the 2025 Mike Evans big board of BS lies and other nonsense is jam-packed right now. There's no more room.
No more. We need to get this thing.
And secondly, there's a good chance there may be more BS lies and other nonsense in store for 2026.
Wait, there's a good chance? No, it's a great chance. I mean, what are you talking about? Good chance. The latest to the board was last week was. It says you told us that you just missed out on winning the National Spelling Bee. So
which again, like everything else on the big board of BS lies and other nonsense, is
the
stuff
national
stuff that's either taken out of context or is actually true. Like I did stay in 2025 in Albert Einstein's bedroom. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah.
And I did paint a red barn.
Yeah.
But I did not just miss out on winning the National Spelling Bee. I just missed out on qualifying for the National Spelling Bee. Big difference.
Wow.
I didn't get to. I didn't.
We need to
if
laminate
I just
that.
missed out on. Yeah, well, let's laminate it.
We need to laminate it. Make sure it's preserved for the history of time.
It's kind of like when you win a Stanley Cup, right? So like the Stanley Cup has all those rings, and then what happens is once a ring gets filled, the ring that's on the bottom gets retired and sent to the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto, and then they keep building up. They add a new ring. So what we need to do is we need to retire the 2025 Mike Evans big board of BS lies and other nonsense and create a new one for 2026 because there is a decent chance that there'll be some good candidates for the board.
There's a great chance. How about my favorite one? My favorite one is Uncle Billy gave him the third base using the 1975 World Series that Carlton Fisk, one of the most iconic plays in all of sports. And your Uncle Billy somehow got that third base.
Yes, that is true.
And he gave it to you one summer and let you hold it at your house.
Yes.
I mean, this is, and the fact that you still believe.
What do you mean believe?
You
It's
still
true.
believe that story.
It's a true
He got
story.
it from the park across the street.
No, he didn't.
And said, "Here, little Mikey. Here's the third base."
He was at the head of the curve when it came to the big sports memorabilia boom in the late 70s, early 80s. He was ahead of it. He had like a warehouse full of memorabilia. And he always had a lot of cool memorabilia in his house, and we would always go over to his house for July 4th cookout. And I, of course, was like a kid in a candy store as a huge sports fan, looking at all this memorabilia, and he'd always let me take one thing to take home with me so I could enjoy it at home. And this one year, he goes, "Hey, check this out." And it was the third base, authenticated third base used in Game 6 of the 1975 World Series when Carlton Fisk hit the famous home run off the foul pole. And I said, "Can I take that?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Yeah, sure, don't worry. Yeah,
and I had it for like a couple of months at my house. It was awesome.
No big deal. Just, I don't know what it was worth back then, 10, 20 grand, third base. Yeah, no, you can take it. And
True story.
Who authenticated? I
don't know. Who authenticates anything?
Right. Who authenticated that for him? His cousin Eddie? Cousin Eddie from across the street?
Uncle Andy?
Yeah, Uncle Andy authenticated that.
Uncle Billy authenticated for Uncle Andy?
Yeah. There you go. I bet that authentication holds up. Jeez. Hook, line, and sinker, Evans.
Oh, my goodness.
Can't make that up. You just can't. I mean, and the fact that you're a grown-ass man and you still believe
I do.
that was the real third base it just still shocks me. It does.
I'm looking at that board. There's some good stuff up there.
Your fajitas?
I would put them up against any Mexican restaurant. Exaggerates Mark Schlereth's stories.
That is true. And even Mark is like, dude, that's not what I said. Like, you're taking this way out of context. I never even said that.
Hearing Tom Petty live from his driveway.
Yeah.
True story. Anybody who lives in the Lakewood, close to Red Rocks, knows that if the wind is blowing the right way, the sound will carry quite a long way, and you could be in your driveway sitting there listening to the concert at Red Rocks. Loud and clear.
The first ever one. The first ever one.
Yes, this was the first one I got up there.
No. The first ever one was the Baby Ruth.
The Immaculate
Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
Right, the Baby Ruth story. Because I started doing it in September, and October is Halloween.
Yeah.
And that's when you made up the Baby Ruth story.
So the Immaculate Baby Ruth story, I love Baby Ruths. And we didn't have Baby Ruth for candy that year. I was very upset at my wife for not having Baby Ruth. And so I wanted a Baby Ruth, and as we were giving out candy that night, as we got down to the bottom, all of a sudden there was a Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
And it was a miracle. And then at work here, somebody brought in some of their leftover candy, and you had said on the air, like, "Oh, too bad there's not probably any Baby Ruths in there." I said, "I don't know. I don't think so." And then I think Johnny Fever went and he checked. He's like, "There's no Baby Ruths there." And then I went to check.
Yeah.
And I started kind of poking around the bowl and moving stuff around. And what do you know? Down at the bottom was one mini Baby Ruth. The Immaculate Baby Ruth.
That is a true story.
That is a true story.
That one's true. So.
What other ones? The beautiful softball swing. That's true.
Yeah, you ran a 10-mile marathon, too. You got no pictures, no documentation.
There is documentation. Yeah. We did that. That. Another one of the highlights of 2025, where somebody went back and looked up and did the digging. Thank you very much. Did all the digging into the records of the Colfax Marathon and found my name, my register, my number, my bib number.
Do you still have that bib? Bring the bib in.
I'll look for it. You know what?
I mean, you don't have a bin where you keep all your participation ribbons and everything?
I may have the participation ribbon, or Uncle Billy may have asked for it.
Oh, God bless Uncle Billy. God, I wish he was
Billy's
still
not,
around.
Yeah,
I
Uncle
know.
Billy's not with us anymore.
God, if Uncle Billy was still alive, we would get him on the show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would love to have one.
That's a shame.
Uncle Billy, great guy.
Does Uncle Billy have a brother maybe that
does.
can confirm the story?
Uncle Andy.
Is Uncle
Andy.
Is Uncle Andy alive?
He is. I'm going to reach out to Uncle Andy.
Okay.
And we might get Uncle Andy on.
I think we just
he can authenticate all of this.
Right.
Okay. He's a big sports fan. Big. Oh, he'll remember you. He'll have an opinion of Brandon Stokley.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee
Patriots fan?
Guarantee you he'll have an opinion of Brandon Stokley and Mark Schlereth.
Okay.
Huge sports fan. I mean, crazy. So, anyway. All right. Where's Klatt?
Do we have Klatt today or not? I don't think we have him today. Can we go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame finalists?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
I'm going to text Klatt, too. Let's go.
It's New Year's Eve. He's no-showing us again.
What's he? He does one bowl game. Do you know the one? But let's do a little quick.
Who's Michigan? Michigan, Texas.
Let's just do a quick Joel Klatt trivia question. Okay, it's like
Let me
our own
look at
trivia.
the bowl games.
Joel Klatt does one bowl game every year. Do you know what it is?
I would say my first guess would be like the Rose Bowl.
Oh, no, he doesn't get the Rose Bowl.
What do you mean? He's like the number one guy for Fox.
I know, but Fox
I mean,
doesn't.
he's not Mark Schlereth.
He doesn't.
You're acting like he's Mark Schlereth. Like, oh, no, he's calling the Independence Bowl Louisiana Tech versus Coastal Carolina. I mean, that's who Mark would be calling.
That's a good point.
The equivalent of, I mean, that's not who Klatt is. You can't make fun of him.
No, I know.
He's on the number
no,
one.
I know. He gets the big noon kickoff, but they don't have any of these games. So he's
don't.
No. So he does. Yes, if they did have one of these games, he would of course be on it, but they don't.
I got to tell you this real quick, though.
They don't have
just real quick. I was watching the games yesterday.
You watched the bowl game?
What? I'm having a cigar. What else am I going to watch?
All right.
I mean, what do you want me to watch?
Okay.
So you put the game on, and it's Coastal Carolina versus Louisiana Tech. Maybe the worst college football game I've ever witnessed. It was that bad of a football game. When you talk about some of the craziness that happened in that football game, if you watch the end of the second quarter into the second half, you know what I'm talking about. It was madness.
So I never could really get into the bowl games anyway, because to me it was always like, so let me see if I get this straight. You play several months of competitive football where every game matters, where who wins and who loses matters, and then your big finale to all of that, where the NFL is getting ready for their playoffs and everything like that. Your big finale in college football is to have a bunch of bowl games that are mere exhibitions where no matter who wins or who loses, that's it. Everybody goes their own separate ways. There's no consequence to winning. There's no consequence to losing. So
there's no benefit for winning. It's not a consequence, is it?
What I mean by consequence is that it's not like you win and get to move on.
Right, so there's no benefit. I'm trying to help you out here. So say
well,
benefit, it
all right,
sounds
there's
better.
no benefit and no consequence.
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound better?
Okay, better.
Louisiana Lafayette teaching Syracuse.
Wow.
Look at that boy.
Sign of the apocalypse. But that was when the old college football system, I couldn't get into the bowl games. Now, man, you got to be crazy to invest in these bowl games. Half these guys, half the team's already in the portal.
Yeah.
You'll how many times has there, I haven't paid attention to any of them, but how many of these bowl games has featured a starting quarterback who's making his first start for that team?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I saw something where there's 3,000 people already in the portal, and the portal hasn't even opened yet.
3,300 people are in the portal, and the portal hasn't opened yet. What are we doing?
What are
we doing?
There is 17 players on Iowa State's team right now.
17?
Let me repeat that. There are 17 players on Iowa State's football team right now. Only one of them is a returning starter. That is it. Matt Campbell left. He went to Penn State.
Wow.
17, Mike. 17.
Wow. I didn't know that. What are we doing?
This is insanity.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to ask Joel Klatt about that. Text him.
I am texting him right now.
I mean, this is so it's but I'll tell you this, Mike. You're talking about the bowl games, how bad they're. I get it. And I used to do a football pool with my buddies.
Oh, yeah, that was always fun.
Bearcat Jim.
For the college, for all the college. Yeah, that was always fun.
Steve.
Yeah.
And, we each put in 20, 50, whatever it was, and winner takes all.
20, 50, right.
No, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just whatever, right? And you don't know anything about these bowl games, but at least you could look and say, all right, these guys are going to play. This is their record. And now we can't even do it anymore. You can't even do it.
No.
You don't know who's playing, who's not playing, who's poor. I mean, so but there's nothing else to watch. That's the only. Who else am I going to watch? Am I going to watch Tennessee, Illinois, or is it Illinois or Illinois? Help me out.
Tomato.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, good. So am I going to watch that game, or am I going to watch Matlock? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else on.
The original or the new one?
The original, of course. The original. We've got to make some competition. So that's the problem here. It's like, okay, I want to, and then it ended up being at least it was a close game. How about USC TCU?
Yeah,
ended up being a great game, overtime. But it's better than watching nothing.
Yeah, okay, but
it's a sporting event.
It's
not the same.
But for me and others like me, it's okay. You're taking something that even when college football was good was a mere exhibition, where the winner went home and the loser went home. That's it. And now it's an exhibition where the winner goes home and the loser goes home, featuring teams that have been gutted.
Well. But it used to mean something. Like you win a bowl game, that was cool. You win the Rose Bowl? Come on, Mike. 10 years ago, you won the Rose Bowl, that was special. You won the Orange Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, that was special. It was. It meant something.
Why?
Because it was the Rose Bowl. There's history. No, it did, Mike. If you're a Big Ten team and you went to the Rose Bowl and won the Rose Bowl, it meant something 10, 15 years ago. Now it doesn't mean anything. But back then, like if I went to a bowl game, that was, oh my gosh, that was like a Super Bowl. If I had that's all I wanted to do was go to a bowl game back in 1990.
Yeah, but you were, but
any bowl game. Give me the Independence Bowl.
But this is why the NFL. I've always been NFL over college football because NFL, like you play your whole regular season, and then guess what? You have a tournament to decide a champion. And for so long, finally, college football has gotten it right now that we have the playoff the way that it's set up. But how ridiculous was it that you would have the passion, the intensity, the pageantry of college football for several months with all these high-stakes games, and then what was your payoff? What was the coronation to all that? Maybe 1 or 2 playoff games and a bunch of bowl games.
Yeah.
That were just exhibitions.
That's fine, but it's something to watch.
Yeah, okay, well.
It's something to, at least it's something to watch. Now it's just so watered down to where these guys aren't playing. They're in the portal, especially these lower level games. But, it's madness right now. They're going to have to get an antitrust deal or collective bargaining. The players need to get unionized, whatever the case may be. Something is going to have to happen here. The government's going to have to step in because this is not sustainable. It's just not. There's no way it's sustainable. It was funny. I was talking to a CU booster. I don't think he is anymore, but he was mentioning, this is what happens. So you're doing these events or whatever, and it's like, okay, hey, you gave $1,000 last year. We need you to give 2 this year. If you gave 5, we need you to give 10. If you gave 10, we need you. It's not, and he said he's tapped out. He's just, I can't do this. I'm not going to go down this thing. And then you know what? What are you buying? You're giving money to a kid for 6 months, and then he might be gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not paying for a kid's diamond necklace to wear on the football. Like, no, this is not what it's about. So people get fatigued. They get tired of doing it.
Yep.
And it's a mess, and it's not going to be sustainable. It's just not. And the landscape of college football and college sports right now is craziness.
By the way, you talked about how Iowa State has only like 17 guys on their team. I think CU right now, in terms of schools with the most players in the portal, apparently a lot of these CU players they're taking their Louis, and they're telling they're telling Dion they're taking their Louis.
Oh,
because I think the Buffs rank, what was it? I think they rank 5th in all of college football with most players in the portal right now.
That, you know what that commercial is? Life comes at you fast.
Yeah. So
Mike,
you got players who are saying, "See ya." Now Dion will say, Dion will spin it by saying, "Hey, that's fine. I didn't want these guys anyway, and this just opens up more opportunities for me to bring in more guys in the portal."
I told you,
it's not a recipe.
This thing is at CU is heading in the wrong direction really quickly and could be a complete disaster here. It could be a mess. And the fact that we are not going to hit on our Sean Payton Coach of the Year bet to help them get that $20 million, 25 million. That's what we were hoping.
Yeah.
That we would. Sean Payton's not winning it.
So what you're saying is, it all comes down to Mrs. Schlereth.
Yeah,
Mrs.
cookies.
S.
And you, your fajitas.
And my fajitas.
They better deliver.
Is she keeping up over the holidays with her 12,000 cookies baked per day pace that she needs to keep to be able to sell all those cookies?
We were supposed to have one of those running counters about how much money we were going to be able to raise for CU. Yes,
a Mrs. Schlereth chocolate cookie bake sale. So to cover the $26 million shortfall up there at CU.
Well, that was original. Then we said you can join in with the fajitas. Yeah. I came up with the idea, let's bet Sean Payton to win Coach of the Year and help CU out. So I don't know.
I texted Klatt.
Yeah.
Dude, where are you?
Nothing.
Holiday Bowl. That's the one bowl game he calls.
No, but where is he at today?
I don't know. I don't know where he's at today, but But the Holiday Bowl, that was the trivia question. What is the one bowl game that Klatt calls? He and Gus call the Holiday Bowl.
Okay, but so he responded to you?
No, not yet.
Oh, he hasn't responded to you?
But I know he calls the Holiday Bowl.
Okay, but you kind of put that all in together.
Oh, like that's
you
like
said,
he
dude,
told
where
me? Oh, yeah, no.
So he hadn't responded?
No.
Okay, so we're not getting him on.
Not yet. But Dan Orlovsky scheduled to join us at 9:15.
Dan will show.
Dan will show.
He's still grinding.
Klatt.
No more grind for him.
He's done with the big noon
He
kickoffs.
actually has a podcast that has a sponsor.
You hot snot.
Yes.
Coming up next, we're getting your Denver Sports New Year's resolutions for 2026 while also giving us your favorite memories of this show from 2025. That's next.
Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Denver Sports 1043 to stay up to date on all your local teams. Denver Sports 1043. The Fan.
12 months from now, you'll either wish you had started or you'll be celebrating a healthier, younger feeling you, and Soda Weight Loss makes the second option the one you need to take. Soda helps retrain your metabolism. No drugs, no injections, no mystery chemicals, just science-backed nutrition, real food, and real coaches who guide you every step of the way. Clients routinely hit life-changing milestones within weeks. Better sleep, lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation, and confidence that feels brand new. I often say, nothing tastes better than skinny, and thank you for making me healthy, sodaweightloss.com. No hunger, no guesswork, just results. I know how to eat, what to eat, and when to eat because of sodaweightloss.com. And this January, the deal of the year. Look and feel 10 years younger for the price of one. Bring a partner, pay for one, and transform together. Visit sodaweightloss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com. Soda Weight Loss is, say it with me, state of the art.
As the year winds down,
Groove Toyota is helping you gear up for the road ahead. And right now, Groove Toyota has stocked over 35 used vehicles under $10,000. Great picks, great value, and perfect for Colorado drivers who want more without overspending. And with Toyotathon in full swing, it's the easiest time of the year to upgrade your lineup with a pre-owned Toyota or another solid used option before the year closes out. Finish the year strong with Groove Toyota.
On Broadway in Inglewood or online at GrooveToyota.com.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
What if you could delay your next 2 mortgage payments? Imagine putting those 2 payments in your pocket ahead of the holidays. That's possible when you call American Financing. If you're feeling stretched by everyday expenses, groceries, gas, bills piling up, you're not alone. Most Americans are putting these expenses on credit cards, and credit card rates are insane, in the 20s or even 30s. American Financing can show you how to use your home's equity to pay off that debt with rates in the low 5s. Their salary-based mortgage consultants are helping homeowners just like you restructure their loans and save money every month, all without upfront fees. Their customers are saving an average of $800 a month. That's like a $10,000 raise without having to change jobs. Call now before it's too late at 303-695-7000. That's 303-695-7000, or visit them online at AmericanFinancing.net. NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. APR for rates in the 5s start at 6.196% for well-qualified buyers. Call 303-695-7000 for details.
So who's the best? Who will fight to get you the money you deserve? At Berg Simpson, we don't rely on simple claims like other firms. We have 27 best lawyers in America, 17 super lawyers, and we're one of the National Trial Lawyers' top 25 most influential law firms. Compare us to other firms, then call Berg Simpson.
If you've been injured, call Berg Simpson for free now at 303-790-2525. BergSimpson.com. Good lawyers changing lives.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Roller Auctions.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? I mean, 12 minus 11.
1.
This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Mark off today. Happy New Year to all of you. Getting your Denver Sports New Year's resolutions for 2026 while also looking back on the year of this show. Some of the highlights and lowlights and memorable moments from this show 2025. There were a lot of them. Sean in Evergreen on the RamosLaw.com text line. 2 for me among many, many show moments this past year. Mike reading my text on the air, number 1 selfishly. Close second is Evans missing his tee time for the golf outing at the Broadmoor, and the following text chain had me in stitches. Thanks for the great year. Yeah, I totally whiffed on playing in the U.S. Senior Open media event at the Broadmoor. Totally spaced. I had agreed to it. It was happening. I totally whiffed. I don't even have a regret because I completely whiffed, and I'm going about my business that day, Stoke, and I get a text from Will Peterson. And he said, are you here? They still have lunch out. And I'm thinking immediately, oh, there must be like a staff meeting or something. And they usually have food at these staff meetings. I'm like, oh, darn it, I missed out on free lunch. Okay, that's all I'm thinking. And so I text Will back and I say, oh, it's still going on? I mean, this is like a sitcom on TV, like where
Yeah,
it's like
Seinfeld episode.
It's like two people are like nobody's on the same page with what's going on. So then he says, this is the classic one. Then he says, yeah, Hale Irwin is here. Colorado's own Hale Irwin won the U.S. Open like 4 or 5 times, and he was like the keynote speaker, grand marshal type thing at this senior event out at the Broadmoor. And I'm thinking to myself, and I text, and I'm thinking to myself, they got Hale Irwin to come speak at our staff meeting? Well, what do you know? Sorry, I missed it.
You're an idiot.
I know, such an idiot. And that's what I'm thinking at the whole time. I'm like, wow, there's a staff meeting with food. Darn, I missed lunch. And I missed out on a chance to hear Hale Irwin. Oh, well. And so I told Will, I guess I'm not going to make it. He's like, well, we tee off in about 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm like, yeah, dude, I totally whiffed. I'm not going to make it. So
yeah, I think there was some more to that, too. It kept going on. Yeah. Will's story, but that was a classic story. And the fact that I remembered because I was asked, and I said I couldn't do it, and I had it in my calendar, and I looked at you, and you weren't dressed, and I thought to mention something, and I totally forgot.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot to say, hey, are you going home to get changed?
Right.
Before?
I wish you had.
I know. So you missed a great round of golf at the Broadmoor.
Yep.
You stood up, Will, and
missed out on lunch.
Yeah,
and they usually have good lunches at those things.
Missed out on Hale Irwin.
I missed out on Hale Irwin.
But the fact that your mind went to it being a staff meeting.
And that Hale Irwin was talking at the staff meeting.
Can't make it up.
Oh, so good.
Shocked.
All right. Some of these resolutions for 2026. Here's one. This is from on our Denver Sports YouTube channel from Josh H00. I got 2 New Year's resolutions for the Broncos. One, Bo and Sean to finally quiet all the national Bo haters on all these networks that seem to hold him to a standard higher than any other QB in the league. And that 2, we finally get a top-flight tight end, running back, and wide receiver in the draft and free agency to help Bo. Let's be honest, Bo for the last 2 seasons has been doing more than any other playoff quarterback with less talent. That's a hot take, but there may be some real truth to that.
No, we don't have a tight end that produces at a high level. We have no slot receiver. I like Cortland, but, I like Troy. I like Pat. I like Mims. But is anybody elite? Offensively, anybody? I mean, there isn't a elite talent player there offensively,
You played on 2 great offenses with Peyton Manning, one in Indy and one here. Would any of the Broncos skill position guys play for those offenses?
Not a chance. I mean, you're talking about Marvin, Reggie.
Yeah.
I'll throw myself in the slot.
Absolutely.
We don't even have a slot receiver, so it's
Right.
not, the bar's really low here.
Dallas Clark,
right
Adrian
there.
James.
I got it. I got it. You asked me the question. Let me go through this.
I just wanted to show some respect.
No, I know, but I'll take. I got it, Mike.
I'll
Thank
step
you.
aside.
Yeah,
Take this.
Yeah. Goodness. Edgerrin James in the backfield, along with Dominic Rhodes, who was really good also. So that was our receiving group there. You can put Marcus Pollard, who was a really good tight end in there also, if you forgot about him. So that was our skill position, guys. As you look here, no one's cracking that lineup. 2012, let's go through that. I'll take care of this. We got Decker, Demarius, and then me in the slot. And then we had Julius Thomas. We also had Virgil. And then in the backfield, we had Willis and Noshawn.
Yeah.
Those were,
Does Cortland maybe
over Decker?
That's
you could debate it if you wanted to. I'll stick with my teammate, but
that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. So, to the argument, can you make the case for Bo doing more with less?
Wait, holy cow! Wait, what the heck? We had Dreesen and Tammy also. I forgot about those 2 guys.
Yeah,
at tight end.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joel. he did make fun of me for going out of bounds, like one time, Never lets me forget
that
it.
And you being deathly afraid of ice tubs.
Yeah. Yeah. Not afraid of it, just the body got old. I mean, I was 36 years old. It's like risk-reward. It's like, is it worth the pain?
Well,
is it worth the pain?
Well, the way he described it to me was you tried it and you screamed, how do you put it? Screamed like a little girl and went running into the building.
Yeah, it's probably pretty accurate. It's probably pretty. That's I'm not fair. I'm not arguing that point. Just saying, I was old. I didn't want to do it anymore.
Cold just hits differently when you get older. Yeah, you're right. So that's a great point. So in the AFC, out of all the playoff teams, has Bo Nix done the most with less? We'll follow that thread a little bit more coming up next.
Will the Broncos avenge their early season loss to the Chargers and roll into the postseason with a win? We'll break it all down in the Fan Football Postgame Show, presented by Modelo, live on game day from Mile High Station starting 2 hours before kickoff. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Dan Jacobs for 303 Law 4040, and I'm here with that beautiful voice you hear on the other end of the phone oftentimes when you call 303 Law 4040. It's my lovely wife, Kimberly. Kim, I know you and I had so much fun the other day. We actually met with a couple that had been in an accident up north in their house the other day, and Randy was so excited. He's like, I can't believe it. It's the lovely wife. She's right here in my kitchen.
He's too kind. It was really great to meet him and his wife and his pets and just be able to help them.
I think it helps that when you answer the phone, when people call 303 Law 4040, it makes things, I know calling a lawyer can be scary, but I don't know, your soothing voice just makes it a little bit easier.
Well, I just want to help. That's all. And I know how to do that.
I love the holidays. I always like to wish our listeners happy holidays. Would you like to do so as well?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful new year.
And I hope you never need us, but just in case, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040. That's 303 Law 4040.
I wish I'd gotten treated for my erectile dysfunction sooner. Men, I hear this all the time from our patients. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if ED is a problem in your life, resolve to get it treated today and stop having it affect you and the one you love. ED is simply a medical condition, and it's fully treatable. And at the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most guys, your ED will be a thing of the past. In fact, you could be having great sex within a day or two of your first appointment, and you'll likely find you're performing like you haven't in a long time. It's the new year. Resolve to get your ED treated and change your life. Call us at the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Your initial visit is only $99. It includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
This holiday season, AutoNation is unwrapping the biggest gift of all, the car you actually want with zero down and no payments for 90 days. With our coast-to-coast inventory of nearly 100,000 new and used cars, trucks, and crossovers, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Zero down, no payments until April. That's the deal you deserve on the car you love. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation store or AutoNation.com. Limited term financing on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase on deferred payments. See store for details.
All
of us at Williams Jewelers are proud to have been chosen as the official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
You see, we're Denver's experts when it comes to ice.
The ice that you wear. I'm Shayna Williams.
And I'm Dylan Williams. Here at Williams Jewelers, you'll find Denver's largest selection of truly fine diamonds and diamond jewelry.
From our legendary Williams Diamond Bar, with almost every size, shape, and price range of GIA-graded natural diamonds,
to diamond engagement rings, diamond tennis bracelets and bangles, to necklaces and diamond earrings, our selection is stunning.
And Williams Martini Diamond Studs are a must for every woman, and we stock every size and price range.
So, if you want to be the star player of the game,
if you want to make the ultimate power play,
give her the only ice that lasts forever. Diamonds from Williams Jewelers.
The official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
Williams Jewelers, the official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer, exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney, Tuesday afternoons on The Drive, and Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, all season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an oh really right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, having some fun as we wrap up 2025, your New Year's, your Denver Sports New Year's resolutions for 2026. Also, looking back on some of the highlights of this show from 2025. This one on the RamosLaw.com text line. Guys, I got 3 highlights of the year. Stokley's finally getting his Telestrator Tuesday intro. That was huge.
That was yesterday.
That was huge.
Made it this year.
It was really good. Mark getting fired so he can finally go back to his lawn. And Evans's summer stories, including the ice cubes down his pants.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a true story. True story. I was driving my daughter's car. Well, she refers to it as her car. It's my car. But I was driving my car for her to use out at Syracuse for her senior year. And I'm driving it across the country in late July. Beastly heat through Kansas, like 100 degrees, 102. And it's an older car, and for some reason, I guess I was just afraid to run the AC, which many mechanics after the fact told me was not going to be a problem, but I thought it would. So I got no AC. I've got the window. I am just dying. So I have a.
It's risk reward also, right? I mean, do you want to risk it to where all of a sudden you break down in the middle of overheat?
Right.
So you don't want to do that. So I'll sweat.
I'll sweat. I mean, all right, so what? I'll sweat a little bit, right? No biggie. I'll sweat. Okay, just me in the car.
And you're a sweater to begin with. You can tell you like a little thicker.
I don't mind sweating. You know, I had a cooler in the back seat that I could easily reach behind while I was driving, and I had plenty of waters and stuff like that, so I was able to stay hydrated. But it got to the point where it was like really hot, and I'm like, oh, I am dying in here. So I would reach back. I got the idea to reach back, grab some ice cubes.
Yeah.
And I put the ice cubes like down my shirt. And it felt kind of soothing. So I decided to take it to the next level. And I took some of those ice cubes. Because again, I'm by myself. I don't care. Who am I there to impress? And I took some of those ice cubes. I just stuck them down my shorts. Front and back.
Front and back.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how bad those seats smell? I mean, the cloth seats just soak that stuff up. I feel bad for your daughter. She needs to get that thing steam clean and Febreze. Oh my goodness! Could you just imagine the saturation in the seat? The cloth just soaking it up in there. Oh, the juices and the man.
Oh, that was classic. Woo. Okay. So we were talking about, somebody brought up the idea that Bo Nix, their New Year's resolution for 2026 is to give Bo the kind of weapons that other quarterbacks in the NFL have. And we got to talking the idea that of all the teams in the playoffs in the AFC, has Bo Nix done more with less of a supporting cast on offense than any other quarterback in the AFC? And you know what? When you start to think about it, has Bo done more than what Josh Allen has with the Bills around him?
You know, Josh doesn't have a ton of
James Cook. I'm sorry. You're right. That was.
Can I finish?
Sorry. I thought you were going to say something stupid, so I just wanted to correct you before you said something stupid.
Right, and I do that a lot. So, to your point, that's fair.
I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, thank you for the help.
But I'm going to trust you. Go ahead.
All right. And so, you know, he doesn't have a lot when it comes to a receivers outside. I like Shakir. You know, you got Brandon Cooks. He's a little bit older. You know, Keon Coleman, he's disappeared. But tight end wise, you look and he's got, you know, Kincaid and Knox. Those are solid tight ends. But his running back is having an unbelievable year in the last couple of years. So they do have a running game. But then you look. So, yeah. So I would say, does he have more than Bo? I would say yes.
Okay. How about does Trevor Lawrence have more around him than Bo?
Yeah, I mean, ATN, and then you look at Mark's favorite tight end now, that Brendan Strange guy that, you know, supposedly is the next, I don't know, Shannon Sharp. So then wide receiver, Jacoby Myers is a good wide receiver, has really helped them out. So, yes, I would say yes.
Okay. Does C.J. Stroud have more around him than Bo Nix?
Well, ever since Mark worked with their offensive line, their running game has just popped.
Woody Marks.
Woody Marks. I think running back wise is probably a coin flip. Wide receiver wise, they produce more. Nico Collins. Tight end wise, who is that? Schultz? Dalton. Yeah, Dalton Schultz. I mean, I wouldn't say they have I don't look at them offensively and say, oh my gosh, they're much better than the Broncos. I think that's more of a coin flip.
Okay.
I mean, I put Cortland Sutton up against Nico.
Yeah.
I mean, Nico's good.
So that's maybe a push. Maybe a push there.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Justin Herbert have more around him than Bo?
I would say yes. You know, Gatson, the tight ends, emerged this year, the rookie. That's another tight end that got drafted this year that Cecil liked. But you look at the wide receiver, Keenan Allen, McConkey.
I'm surprised
move them all over the place.
Surprised you didn't lead.
Yeah,
with
I don't want to bury the story right away. I want to build it up a little bit. Hampton, you know, he's a rookie, busted his knee or leg up early in the season, so he's just getting back to form. And then the other Quentin Johnson, wide receiver, he's pretty good, especially if he can just catch the ball.
All right,
I'll give them the edge.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Finally, does Drake May have more around him than Bo?
Booty. Is it Keyshawn Booty?
Keyshawn Booty.
Diggs. Travion Henderson. Also Stevenson. That's a great 1-2 punch there. And then you got the tight ends.
They got
Hunter,
some good Henry and Hooper.
And Hooper. So.
All right, so then I think it's safe to say that of all the current teams in the AFC playoffs, Bo Nix has done more with less around him than any other quarterback in the AFC. Fair?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the wide receivers. I mean, I'd give a slight edge, I guess, to Houston, so that's fair. You know, they got a couple young guys there that they like too, but, you know, I'll give them a slight edge. So, yeah, that's fair. But, so here's the other side of things, Mike, is defense plays a role in this also. And so when you look defensively, you know, all of a sudden Buffalo – you know, you don't have a good defense, and they are struggling defensively. So you look at some of these teams, and our lack of offensive top-tier talent is helped out by how great our defense has been this year. Is that fair?
Yeah. Fair point. Dan Orlovsky will join us coming up in about 20.
I mean, everyone's packed it in for the damn year, Mike.
You kind of get the sense, right? Don't you kind of get the sense?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, AI Ty didn't show up today.
Good point. He was all satisfied. He made that great open for you.
Right.
So he's going to rest on his laurels for the rest of 2025.
He tapped out.
Yep.
So, Schlereth, tap out.
Tap out.
Can't rely on him anymore. We need the 1996 Schlereth. You know, the guy that was accountable to his teammates, the guy that was in his hotel room, like practicing blocking before a game, going through his steps because he didn't want to let down Zim and Nalen. Wanted to
moving all the furniture around so he could, do all his steps properly.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
What happened to that guy?
Right. What happened to that guy?
That's a Schlereth we need.
The Schlereth that doesn't want to let his teammates down.
Yeah.
What happened to that guy?
What happened?
Now he's become like a diva wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yep. You're
unbelievable.
Right. You're right. You'd think getting fired from his TV show might humble a guy.
But it hadn't. It just hasn't. Oh, damn.
I just want to get in as many more.
Wow.
He got fired.
This is a record today. This is a record.
Before we turn it over to 2026, I want to get as many of, he got fired in 2025. Dan Orlovsky join us. More your favorite memories of the show from 2025. Your resolutions for 2026 as well next.
Follow us on X at DEN Sports 1043 for up-to-the-minute information and opinions on all things Denver sports. Also, we can still call it Twitter, right? Denver Sports 1043 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app.
What is happening? Stoke here for my friends at Roller Auction, a leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years. And I got to tell you, what a year it's been in 2025. Some unbelievable items that I've seen, and people are getting great deals on them. Cool, unique items you're not going to find anywhere else. And the best part about it is you get great deals on it. 2026 is going to kick off with a bang. All you got to do is go to rollerauction.com to get logged in, to get signed up. Hey, it's free, it's easy, it's open to the public. And like I said, the best part about it is you're going to get great deals on great items. Go check it out. Starting 2026, January 6th, ending at 2 o'clock with over 130 items in a Farmer Rice Bistro and Sushi auction will be going down. This got reach in refrigeration, sandwich and pizza prep stations, back bar equipment, cooking and heating, mixers, slicers, dining chairs and tables, small wheels, electronics, and so much more. And then the following day, got a model home furniture auction that will be going down with over 110 items. And this is what I love about Roller Auction, is they're always adding new auctions and updating auctions. And like I said, the best part about it is you're going to get great deals on great items. So go get yourself one of those great deals only at rollerauction.com. That's rollerauction.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets a Duralast battery.
Have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here. Imagine your home quieter, cooler, and more beautiful with the new Infinity from Marvin windows. Right now, Gravina's Window Center of Littleton is offering 25% off. These aren't ordinary windows. They're built to outlast, outperform, and turn heads. Family owned since 1973, trusted across Colorado, and they never cut corners. Call them 303-794-0490 or visit windowsforyourhome.com. Don't delay. Quality costs less than regret.
Men, the new year is here, and if you're like many of us, you're ready to improve your health. But if you're feeling low energy, not sleeping well, or not seeing results in the gym, keeping that resolution can be tough. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if those symptoms sound familiar, we can likely help. They often point to low testosterone, and treating low T is what we do. But this year, we're also helping men go further with 4 targeted body composition plans featuring growth hormone peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDA, and more, designed to boost energy, support metabolism, enhance recovery, and accelerate fat loss. With our low T treatments combined Combined with our body composition programs, most men notice real improvements. More energy, better focus, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and often a renewed sex drive as well. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or visit RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. Are your bills keeping you up at night? Imagine using your home equity for a financial reset that helps you to finally get ahead again. At Cake Mortgage, we get it. Life's expensive. Insurance, groceries, and high-interest credit card debt. That's why we created the Cake Fast Cash Home Equity Program. Turn your home into your ATM without touching your existing mortgage rate. Cake Fast Cash is fast. Many clients close in 2 weeks, so call Cake today and pay down high-interest cards, free up cash, or fund home upgrades, and you only pay for what you use. Cake Mortgage. Your fresh-baked fast cash loan is ready to enjoy. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com.
Enjoy this run to the playoffs and be safe when you're going to the games or to parties. If you do get into an accident, make the right call to Flanagan Law. While the other guys blend in, I stand out. Look for the Shamrock. Flanagan Law, your advocate when you need it most.
We're all at risk when you don't give space to vehicles on the side of the road. Move over or slow down. Put yourself in their shoes. This could be you someday. Brought to you by the Colorado State Patrol.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Short-term memory loss.
I don't remember. What was the reason I gave for earlier?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I don't remember what you said. You think I remember the reason?
Ironclad sources.
One of the biggest haters in my life, my wife. She will even vouch for that story.
And spontaneous karaoke.
New additions like Ronnie, Bobby,
Ricky and Mike.
If I like a girl who can cool it down.
Slow it down.
Watch out, I'm gonna lose control.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
You two singing, would that go down as a highlight of our 2025 show?
Oh, yeah. Little New Edition. Yeah, I used to, New Edition. Oh, love New Edition. I ran into Boys to Men in the Acadiana Mall when I was middle school, and I thought that was cool. Just walking through the Acadiana Mall like on a Wednesday or something, evening or something, and Boys to Men. They were playing at the Cajun Dome, and went up and asked them for their autograph. And the bodyguard was like, not right now, but when they're done shopping, I guess they will or whatever. There's no selfies back then or pictures, right? You don't have a camera. And so I just kind of hung around, just kind of peeped around the corner. They still here. And so I ended up getting their autograph on like a shirt I had or something. And that was my Boys to Men story.
How old are you?
Middle school.
Yeah.
I also got another one, which was really cool. I used to be an equipment manager. I used to help out with equipment managers. My dad was a football coach, right? And so I would help out during two-a-days and stuff. And I started going on road trips with them. If they would just take the van, like we're playing, Louisiana Monroe. We're leaving on a Friday, and we're driving the U-Haul up there, and then we got a big passenger van. So we just all load up, and I help set everything up, and we have a good time, right? And so any of those trips that we would drive, Arkansas State, Jonesboro, what a hellhole.
Boy, some real garden spots you got to visit.
Right,
huh?
Ruston, Louisiana, Louisiana Tech. More crickets than you Carter got liver pills. Look it up. And
is that with Katie barring the door?
My Uncle Butch used to tell the Carter got liver pills one. Do we have someone right now?
No, we're good. Keep going. Dan Orlovsky joined us in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Joel Clapp, by the way, heard back from Joel. He sends his apologies, but he'll be with us on Friday.
Okay, sweet. So we were going to, I think we were either playing Auburn or Alabama And so I went on the road trip with the team, and we're staying at the hotel or whatever. And guess who was staying there? 2 Live Crew.
Really?
Oh, my gosh. That was the coolest thing ever. Luther Campbell?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, Fresh Kid Ice, the Chinaman? Oh, come on now. Huh? Oh, my gosh. It was awesome. So we were talking to him, me and some of the other ball boy guys and stuff, and oh my gosh, that was like.
Did you like?
Like
you
I
were from
met
that,
Elvis.
You were from that era. Did you like have your Vanilla Ice phase? Did you like try to look like Vanilla Ice, the mullet and all that kind of stuff?
No,
the
I couldn't
frosted tips and things
I
like
did
that.
the frosted tips, but I couldn't do the mullet.
Yeah.
Didn't mom was no mullet.
No.
Couldn't.
But she
and
was
I
okay
couldn't-
with the frosted tips.
Yeah, no mullet. She drew the line there. So.
Frosted tips. I'd
Yeah.
love to see the Stokely frosted
Yeah,
tips.
you don't do mullets in the gated community.
No,
in
that's
Louisiana,
true.
okay?
That's true.
So,
there is, when you're lucky enough to live in one of the 2 gated communities in Louisiana, there are certain appearances you have to keep up. So now if you're outside,
yes,
anything goes. You
Yes.
know, I mean, you're eating,
Oh,
you're eating all kinds of delicacies there outside, but inside the gated community, must keep certain standards. Getting some of your New Year's resolutions for our Denver sports teams. Well, one is let's get Nikola Jokic back to full health as quickly as possible. Is there part of you that you never want to have to face this, but are you kind of curious to see how it looks without Nikola Jokic? Like how knowing that he's coming back, are you now kind of curious to see what it looks like them playing? How does it look? Because we've become so accustomed to seeing everything they do run through Jokic.
Yeah.
Are you kind of curious to see how David Adelman tries to reinvent this thing on the fly?
Absolutely not.
No, you're not interested at all?
No,
You're
I
not
mean,
curious?
it's going to be a disaster.
I mean, you have no choice. So
I know.
Are you kind of curious?
Yeah, I'm curious, but it's going to be a disaster. You know that, right? It's not going to be good. It's not. It's going to be terrible.
When you say disaster, like
this is going to be terrible.
What do you mean?
I mean,
like a record disaster. What is it?
How many games?
All right, so let's say he's out a month. Let's just say a month.
How many games is that?
Okay, so let's say a month. So his first game he's going to miss is tonight. And let's say he comes back in a month, which means, all right, he's back Sunday, February 1st.
Ooh. How many games is that,
For
Mike?
a game against Oklahoma City, of all people. All right, so that would mean he would miss.
Like 18 games, right around there. I just did a quick count. They are, so say it's 18 games. They are 7 and...
Yeah, that's 18. 18 games.
7
and 11?
And, or 6 and 12.
Really?
That's what I think. Yeah.
You don't think they can carve out 500? We'll be getting Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown back.
According to your sources, it will be in the next 9 days.
I would say within the next 9 days. Stoke is keeping
your
receipts
sources,
now.
quote,
Stoke
sources
is keeping the receipts.
Is fake sources.
It's now down to 9 days. It'll be 7 days on Friday.
So, no, I don't. I really don't. I don't. So that's. I mean, I got them winning 6 or 7 games. You think they could go 9-9?
Yeah, there are a bunch on the road too to keep going with this road trip. At Toronto, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Philly, Boston.
No, but you're the one that told me the other day, like this team, you know, they know how to handle these games.
18 games without Nikola Jokic. What kind of record do you think they have? All right, I'm going to go 8-10.
Okay. I mean, you did one more win than me.
No, you said 6-12.
I said 6. At first, I said 7-11. Then I said or 6. So I'm right there, 6 or 7.
Well, give me a number. Give me a record.
6-12.
6-12.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go 9-9.
Okay. Put your big boy pants on.
I'm going to put my big boy pants on.
Yeah. You believe?
I do believe. This is just like the Broncos season. You're like, well, 8-9, and I think I can still feel good about 8-9.
That's true.
I mean,
this
is what you were saying.
I know.
To me, this is a lagniappe year. This is a gravy year. I have no expectations this year. Wow.
That's true. Wait till you hear what I say next year.
What a JV take that is.
Wait till you hear what I say for next year.
Oh, you've already.
No, not yet. But I'm just saying, wait.
Oh,
wait till that happens. Especially if they go on and win the Super Bowl. We got a couple of line-up years.
Oh no.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the fact
I'm just a guy that appreciates
the fact that you're at 6-12, coming off your Bronco prediction, actually doesn't really surprise me.
I'm just
you
a
like
guy,
to set the bar low.
I'm just a guy that appreciates, when someone comes in and does something the way that Sean has done what he's done, and Bo and everyone else there. So I appreciate it. I'm like, this was miserable here doing radio for nine years, and then you came in and brought this team to the playoffs last year. All right, and you are on the board. And I don't know when this was, but you want to fire Sean Payton after the first playoff appearance in a decade. That's on the big board.
I never said
you did. I remember that, but I don't
that.
remember the context. But you did. Yes.
That I said fire him?
Yeah, you were James Merrill. You like James
after last year?
It was
no way.
Yeah,
impossible.
No, because when things weren't going good or something, you did mention that, and it was. I think James got to you.
No, I never said that.
It's on there. You had to say it.
Oh, great. Yeah.
We didn't just make it up.
Oh, yeah.
We don't do that.
Says Aqib Talib is one of the greatest trades in Broncos history.
And he didn't get traded. He was a free agent. That was one of your big ones you came in with.
Yeah.
We also got to put
I'll own that one.
Your other big one this year was when after the Chiefs, you came down from the mountains.
Yeah.
And your Chiefs you came into the show saying we ought to appreciate what the Chiefs are doing around here.
Yeah, but I.
Well, no. This was accurate, and then right away I said Evans.
No, you did. You called me on it,
and I did it for 3 straight hours.
Yes, and
then I finally,
by the end of the show, I was asking for a mulligan.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean,
what else is up there? Thinks he could beat Bill Belichick's ass in a fight.
Probably could.
I could.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
He's the Peyton Manning of his neighborhood. That's absolutely true.
But who tells you that? Does anyone say, Evans, man, your yard looks great, or look at those lights? I can't believe. Where did you get that stuffed Santa Claus?
Because I have people started in Halloween. People coming up saying, I love the way you decorate your house. I can't wait for your Christmas lights. Some people.
When do the Christmas lights come down?
I'm going to leave them up for another. I'm not a leave them up through the stock show guy. That's.
I don't even know when the stock show is. My tree is down, and it's an artificial tree, and it weighed 5,000 pounds. My wife finally gave me, after 15 years, the okay to throw it away. It was the biggest nightmare ever, and it's out.
It's
gone, done.
New one for next year.
Oh. Yes, but it's going to be an updated one where it's not going to weigh 5,000 pounds. We got Dan next?
Dan Orlovsky next.
Will the Broncos end their stellar regular season with a divisional win before the playoffs? We'll react to it all in the Fan Football Postgame Show. Live on game day starting at the 2-minute warning. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, forget all those New Year's resolutions you'll blow before January even ends. If you're losing the hair loss battle, this will be an easy resolution to keep. It's making the call like I did to Advanced Hair Restoration. It's learning about their simple one-day FUE treatment that allows you to regrow your own natural hair, and it's even guaranteed. I love endorsing Advanced Hair Restoration. I'm a 20-year-plus success story. I love and respect the people there, led by the legend herself, Dr. Tanya Paul. She did my hair 20 years ago. She'll do your hair, and you couldn't be in better hands. I'm talking to all you guys with that receding hairline, expanding bald spot, thinning hair. Don't give up on getting your hair back and all the compliments and confidence that comes with it. Make the call. Set up a free consultation. I mean it sincerely when I say this can be life-changing. You choose how much hair and where, and Advanced Hair does the rest. And it's all guaranteed. For a limited time, get that free consultation along with 250 free hair grafts and $250 off. Just call 720-459-HAIR and at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
This is Terrell Davis, two-time world champion and Hall of Famer.
I learned early in my career that winning takes teamwork. And in banking, that means choosing a partner that has your back. That's why I trust Colorado Credit Union, a local financial institution that has spent more than 50 years investing in our community and helping families build a strong financial future. To learn more, visit ccu.org or stop by any branch. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. Equal housing opportunity. Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health. With the right equipment, you can train like a pro. That's why I made the smart move to invest in fitness equipment with Fitness Gallery. It's a game changer. I have a true treadmill at home. It's the smoothest and quietest I've ever been on.
For the fitness fanatic on your Christmas list, save big this holiday season. At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
The Lowe's Closeout event means the final savings of the season are here. It's your last chance to get deals on seasonal decor, tools, flooring, and so much more. Refresh your home, check off your project list, or simply stock up on the brands you trust. Shop now to grab amazing deals before they're gone. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/7. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Tune into Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Wednesdays at 9:15 to hear ESPN NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky break down Bo Nix and the Broncos every week during football season. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. Sharp criticism.
Mark Schlereth a pansy.
Cries for help.
Dude, wake up.
No.
I need better from you.
And a little bit of tough love.
If the truth gives you a wedgie, then you know what? Buy better underpants.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, let's jump right into it. No Mark today. He's off, but we do have our guy, Dan Orlovsky, part of our all-star lineup of NFL analysts, our ESPN NFL analyst. He joins us now. Happy New Year to you, Dan. Thank you for everything that you've done for us this year. We have loved your analysis. And now as we get set for the Broncos, they have clinched the AFC West. Going back to the beginning of the season, when you were looking at this team, did you think this kind of accomplishment was realistic?
Yeah, I picked them to win the division in preseason in August. So this was a team that, when you looked at the makeup of the football team, it was a little bit also understanding the Chiefs weren't going to be what they were for 3 years ago when they were 15-1, or even last year. Like, you knew that they were going to be a step back, obviously. And then the Chargers were the team that was really going to be, for me, the contender against Denver. And watching that defense play last year in Bo Nix's rookie year and understanding how phenomenal it was and the draft class that they had, I really thought that both lines of scrimmage would be one of the best in the NFL. I thought Bo would take a step forward, and I think that's kind of been the case. I have tremendous respect for Sean Payton as a coach and what he's able to understand and go about. So yeah, this was the pick for me. I think it was a pick for a lot of people, certainly an expectation for a lot of people. I don't know if everyone pegged them to be the 1 seed, but yeah, it's a really big accomplishment. Obviously, year 2 of a young quarterback in the dead cap space still from Russell.
Dan, I mean, obviously we don't know who's going to be in there between Pittsburgh and Baltimore, but looking at the AFC right now, it seems like this is anyone's conference. How do you have these teams ranked heading into the last week of the season in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's going to be, Stoke, it's going to be so matchup centric. I think that when you go with, like, who do you truly deep down in the playoffs, it's a win or go home game. Who do you think has, let's say, the best overall team, like the team that has got the best talent, lines of scrimmage, coaching, I would probably say Denver and Houston in that regard. Houston's defense is just preposterous, and their group has just gotten better. And then Denver, obviously contending for the 1 seed. I think those are the two like best teams. Now, New England is really, really, really good. Obviously, some news broke in their team yesterday with the situation that I don't know if it's going to impact them or not. But what's happening with New England right now is you're concerned with the defense. The defense, can they get off the field enough? Can they stop the run? Can they find a pass rush? And so there's a bigger weakness in their football team than other teams. Jacksonville. I think if Jacksonville plays their A brand of game, I think they can go to the Super Bowl. I really do. The quarterback is so hot. I think their trio of wide receivers is as good as anybody in the AFC. The defense is a little bit like Chicago's. We hunt takeaways and they get them, but they're not a dominant defense. It's not a defense like a Houston. You're like, gosh, how do we have success against this? So I think they're good, but if they play really good, they're talented enough. The Chargers are just hanging on still, I think. It's just because their offensive line is so decimated. Very good defense, very good pass rush. It's gotten good. And then there's Buffalo. I think Buffalo is kind of trending up right now. I'm in love with the way their defense is playing. Their tight end Kincaid's got to be healthy, but they obviously have the most proven and best quarterback in the conference. And so it very much so is wide open.
Visiting with Dan Orlovsky. Dan, in order to see the Broncos playing in the Super Bowl, do they have to go out and clinch home field this Sunday? Is that the only way, the only path you see for them being able to get to the Super Bowl?
I'll say yes. And I'll say yes because the strength of the football team is its defense. And you want that defense playing, with people having to deal with crowd noise and that pass rush. I want to be honest, I'd like to see the pass rush get back to what it was in the middle of the season. It's been quiet in the last month. This was a pass rush that was suffocating. It was, if you were in obvious pass situations, it was a very defensive mindset. And so I'd like to see that pass rush get back to what it was, and it just hasn't been that way. But yeah, I think with the understanding of that's their identity, the crowd noise, obviously elements could be a benefit for them as well against certain teams. I don't think Jacksonville is going to be crazy comfortable going to, Denver and having to play in 20, 25 degrees and potential snow or wind. So, yeah, I think it's their best case.
Dan, talking about that pass rush, Sean Payton touched on it a couple days ago. And he talked about, hey, well, I'm not really concerned with sacks. And, we've been cage rushing a lot of these quarterbacks, trying to keep them in the pocket. And we just kind of rolled our eyes here because the last 6 weeks, the pass rush has been non-existent. And to your point, that's how they were winning a lot of football games, hitting the quarterback, sacking the quarterback, and we really haven't seen that the last 6 weeks. How big of a concern is that heading into the playoffs? And if your defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph, do you start blitzing a little bit more?
Yeah, it's a concern. You give them the benefit of the doubt of who they've been really over the course of a couple years. But if we're talking about cage rushing quarterbacks, that sounds great. But we're also talking about a group of quarterbacks in the AFC that are young, they're athletic, they're powerful athletes. You can only cage rush and not get to players like a Trevor Lawrence or a Drake May or a Josh Allen for so long, or a Herbert for so long, till those guys go out and make plays that really that group can only kind of make. And so here's my concern, Stoke, with the pressuring. And I do think Vance has some really good pressure stuff, but we often talk about the exposure to some of the back end people. And I think that you've got to be conscious of how much, and I got into it the other day with, it might've been Marcus and Ryan. We do find it interesting that, obviously Surtain is special. Riley's, I don't know. I don't believe Riley's had the year that he had last year, but they keep putting Riley by himself. And how much do they want to put Riley by himself? Because, do you want Riley by himself in a pressure situation versus a Brian Thomas Jr. or a Jacoby Myers or a Stephon Diggs? And these are some really good receivers that are coming into the playoffs as well. So it'll be interesting to see if the pass rush doesn't get going again, how they mitigate it.
Dan, when this season began, for a lot of us, we looked at this year as, I don't know what this team is going to do. I don't know what this team is going to look like. I don't know what their record is going to look like. But the one thing we need to find out is by the end of year 2, will we feel that Bo Nix is the quarterback of the future long-term here in Denver? That was really kind of the big question hanging over everything. Now that we're arriving at the end of the season, has that question been answered definitively for you?
It's been stamped with an exclamation point for me. I don't. I was a fan of Bo's coming out of school. I've grown to become a bigger fan. I'm not sitting here telling people he's a finished player or he's a flawless player. We've had conversations on this show of his footwork at times and some of the frantic style of play, but I have a great appreciation for guys that have competitive greatness inside of them. I have a great appreciation for guys that figure out ways in really big moments to play their best style of football. I've got great appreciation for guys that continue to improve. And I think he's done that once again this year. I mean, if you go to that, I think that final touchdown run the other day, it's just a football player. I don't even know what the play is technically, schematically. It just seems like he's like, I'm going to find a way to go score. And so, I think so. For an understanding of, the perimeter players are still growing. Sutton's a really good player, but still somewhat young opposite him or outside of him. And so I think Bo Nix is once again answered that question for the second straight year.
Dan, last one here, buddy. Is this Aaron Rodgers' last game on Sunday to finish off the season, the regular season? Steelers-Ravens, who wins that game?
Yeah, I think the Ravens win the game. Stoke, I mean, if you watched, you probably didn't, and God bless you for not having to. The Steelers-Browns game,
I did
no
watch
DK
it.
Metcalf. Yeah, no DK
Unfortunately.
Metcalf. It was the three of us going out and playing wide receiver right now. You'd still probably get 100, but if you're Baltimore and you can't beat the Steelers, who's been, an average offense this year with DK Metcalf, without him, you don't belong in the playoffs. So I think Baltimore wins that game. I would say this: at some point, Pittsburgh, you gotta start over. Like at some point, the quarterbacks in the AFC playoffs this year are 23, 24, 25, 27, 27, and 29. At some point, you've at that position got to get young and try to restart that next phase at that position. And I think they lose, and I think that it's wise for him to be done and for them to decide on a different quarterback.
Gotcha. Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate you. Have a great new year, and look forward to talking to you soon.
Later.
There he goes, Dan Orlovsky, NFL, ESPN analyst for us, part of our all-star lineup. Joel Klatt sent his regrets earlier today. He'll be with us on Friday at 8:15, so we look forward to that. Something that Dan talked about that I want to jump into here coming up. He said it, the line. Stamp it with an exclamation mark. How good does that make you feel, Broncos country? That's next.
Denver and Los Angeles are squaring off for their final game of the regular season. Kick your football Sunday off in style with Denver Game Day, powered by Common Spirit Health, official healthcare partner of the Denver Broncos. Live on Game Day starting 4 hours before kickoff. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
We've been having fun this morning talking about our Denver sports resolutions for 2026. That's fun. Dealing with erectile dysfunction, not fun. But a resolution you can make and keep, and that is changing your erectile dysfunction situation. Call my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. They can offer a possible solution. Their treatments work when the herbals and those little blue pills fail. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%, and they have successfully treated thousands of men over the last decade here in Colorado. The key is not to put it off any longer. On average, men wait a year or more before doing something about their ED. It's not that easy just to blow it off and say, it'll get better on its own. No, you got to do something about it, and Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic is more than just good at treating ED. They are incredibly caring and compassionate. They know this is a big first step, and they make it as easy as possible. Schedule a consult, just $99. Get a T and PSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose does not work in the office, your office visit is free. 5 locations to better serve you: Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, and a new and improved office in Castle Rock. Just call 720-440-7900 and at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Your air duct cleaning experts, Ductworks.
Hey guys, feeling cooped up this winter? Mark Schlereth here. You know these Colorado nights can get freezing cold with your furnace running non-stop just to keep things cozy. But here's the thing. While your heating system is working overtime, it's also blowing dust, dirt, and debris through your air ducts and straight into the air you breathe. That's where Ductworks comes in. Your trusted air duct cleaning experts. Using a powerful combination of scraping and vacuuming technology, the Ductworks team clears out years of buildup, grime, and other gunk hiding in your ductwork. The results? Cleaner, fresher air, better energy efficiency, and a healthier home or office for you and your family. Don't wait until spring. Breathe easier now with top-rated service from Ductworks. Call them at 303-425-0985 or visit them online today at ductworks.com for a free residential or commercial estimate.
303-425-0985.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan's brought to you by Fitness Gallery, selling the world's finest fitness equipment.
Smear campaigning.
And the Zach By Sensitivity Smear Campaign rolls on.
Bonding moments.
Man, today was a great day for the Wolfpack.
And just a hint of bodily functions.
Deviled eggs. Not only do I love the taste, but I know I'm going to hotbox the missus.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
No Mark today. No Mark this week. He's spending some time with the family.
All right.
Which we love.
Yeah.
He'll be back next week. Got a big game to call.
I don't know about.
It's a big game. Come on now.
It's not a big game. It's got some playoff implications.
Well, that makes it a big game.
Neither one of those teams can go to the playoffs.
No, but if Atlanta beats New Orleans, the game that Mark's calling, if
Tampa's done.
Tampa's out, even if Tampa beats Carolina on Saturday.
That's true.
Which I'm rooting for because, A, I'd like Mark to have a game with consequence to call.
Yeah.
And B, I would love to further shine a spotlight on the ridiculous rule that if you win your division, you automatically get a home game regardless of record.
Well,
because under that scenario, the Panthers at 8-9 would win the division and host a playoff game against a team that has won 11 or 12 games, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I was part of, I think, the first ever losing team to win a division and host a playoff game.
Was that Seattle?
Yeah, it was Seattle. And we beat Sean Payton's New Orleans Saints. Defending Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that come up when he invited you out on the field?
And
during training camp?
I scored a touchdown in that game. No, it didn't come up. So just so, you know.
But you know he remembers.
Oh, yeah.
If we've learned anything listening to Sean over the last the guy remembers everything.
No, he does. He's got a great memory.
He probably remembers the situation, the play.
Yeah.
What you did. How you broke ankles and
just
turned guys inside out.
It was just had a step in speed. That was all. Just go.
Step in speed.
Just go.
That was your hallmark.
That was it. All right. I mean, if I had a step, it was over.
I know what you're doing.
What?
I know what you're doing.
I'm
What
just
the heck?
trying to.
Why not?
Yes, give it
Stokley,
to
one
me.
of the 3 receivers in. There are 5 defensive backs in for Tennessee. On 3rd down, Cutler. Good on 3rd down. Beautiful strike to Stokley, who's got a step and some speed, and Stokley scores.
Thank you, Mike.
I think the thing, because every single time we play that, you get a big smile on your face. I think you like that one more than
Orton bumps again to the sideline. Batted up. Oh, God! Stokley down the sideline. Can they catch him? Stokley! Wow! Touchdown!
I mean,
Denver! Unbelievable!
that play. First of all, your football IQ, you're in the right place at the right time. You know, you're around the ball.
Yeah.
But the first
Ball
one, I
hawk.
know you like you like that one the best because it's a step and then speed.
Yes.
You created enough separation with the step and then the speed.
Yes, the call on that one. Look, nothing will beat the Cincy game. You can't. But I do like the other one because no one ever said speed when I was running.
Right.
He's just smart. He's elusive.
Right.
Quick.
Right.
Faster than he looks.
Savvy.
Yeah. Fast, but you never heard speed.
Right.
And then there was Mike Tirico there. He's like step and speed.
Yeah.
And then his touchdown. Like yes, thank you, Mike. So yeah, that's why I like it.
Back to what Dan Orlovsky had to say. I'll stop your dream sequence right there in its tracks.
That's enough.
But I loved his answer when we asked him about, have you seen enough now from Bo to believe this is the guy? And he said yes, and stamp it with an exclamation mark. That's awesome. Because that was above everything else that we wanted to see from this year. And it's turned out to be better than we ever possibly could have imagined. But let's face it, when this season began, the biggest question hanging over this season was, by the end of year 2, will we feel convinced that we've got our guy at quarterback, or will we already be thinking about, the need to dip our toe back into that quarterback pool? And he said, nope, I'm good. Exclamation, book it. I assume you feel the same way.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone does. I mean, who has watched this year and doesn't feel great about Bo Nix moving forward?
Yeah.
It's hard to not love what you've seen over the first 2 years of his career. I mean, he lives for the big moments. He delivers in the big moments. He's been able to handle the adversity. It hasn't always been perfect. There's been adversity there. He's heard the noise about the footwork and all those things they were talking about on the TV. Well, guess what? He went to work and he fixed it. Looked better. So he corrects his mistakes. He works hard at it. He's a great teammate. And he just wants to go out there and win football games. He's a competitor. So he checks all of those boxes and he can make plays. How do you not think that guy is going to be the future quarterback here for the next decade? So, that was the biggest question, Mike. And, it could go either way. It really can in this league. And the biggest question was, were we going to feel great about Bo moving forward? And I think we all feel great about that.
It kind of puzzles me why, and maybe it's just because we make so much of the draft, Stoke, and so many people, they're tasked with putting their opinions out there. And I get it. In this business, you want to be right, and you don't want to admit you're wrong. But I wonder if there were so many people that put out these opinions about what they thought Bo would be like as a quarterback, that they just are flat out reluctant, stubborn to admit they were wrong. Because I still feel there is a reluctance, again, that word, to really come out and praise this guy for what he's done and what his future looks like. Because, when you think about all the boxes you want to see a young quarterback check, come on, let's look at it. Is he smart? Obviously. Check. Does he have an above average arm? Yes. Check. Is he mobile? Is he athletic? Yes. Check. Does he possess the clutch gene? Yes, emphatically. Does he look like a quarterback that learns quickly from his mistakes? He's not a constant mistake repeater. Yes, check. So when you look at all that, And you see all that, recognizing that, hey, it's not like he has world-class talent around him. Everybody seems to agree that there needs to continue to be an upgrade in talent. Boy, when you put all that together, I'm curious and puzzled as to why there still seems to be a reluctance to really come out and embrace this guy for a lot of people nationally.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is, how they projected him coming into the NFL, right?
And they don't want to admit they were wrong.
Yes, and they need to see more. Like, you got to keep proving those guys wrong year in and year out. How many years is that? Is it 3? Probably 3 years maybe for some of those guys. They're stubborn and hard-headed, which is fine. It's okay. Do you realize that the Chicago Bears have never had what in their franchise?
They've never had a 4,000-yard passer.
Exactly.
In a season.
And Bo is 200, 790, 890, 990, carry the 10, 210 yards away from being a 4,000-yard passer in his second year in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got a little bit under 300, maybe like 270, 260 to get to 4,000. But this is where Bo is right now. Which is just remarkable. You think that Cutler would have had one of those years, but no, they've never had one, and that's where Bo's at right now. You don't think of this offense as a prolific passing offense, do you? I mean, it's just like a complementary offense. We're going to try to run it sometimes, throw it a little bit, play great defense, and not screw this thing up offensively, not turn the ball over, and but not an explosive offense by any means, right? And here you look up, and that's why I thought his stats might take a step back when it comes to throwing the football this year a little bit stat-wise. But they haven't. They really haven't. So it's been an impressive start to his career, obviously.
And I just think
I don't know what's going on with this.
I just think the ceiling too is really, really high. I don't think he's anywhere near. I don't think this offense, the collaboration between him and Sean, I don't think they're anywhere near meeting their ceiling. I think there's a lot of room. What's your problem over there?
Well, I'm on ESPN.com and I pulled up the Broncos stats. Right, see it? Stats Broncos. See up here?
Yeah.
37. Look at the passing. Who's Bear Bachmeier? Who does he play for? Look, underneath all the passing yards. Who does it? BYU. This is a BYU's team. For some reason, it came up. And then now receiving has Cortland Sutton. But Bear Bachmeier.
They've combined the Bronco and BYU stats? That is fascinating. Take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, you can do it. It's not that fascinating to me, but it's just kind of confusing, but not fascinating. I mean,
see, that's the difference between you and I. My mind is wide, and it's a big head. And
it's a little thing for you.
And I'm curious about things.
Yeah.
You're just a meat and potatoes guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a picture though if it
I do.
excites you that much.
It does excite me.
Maybe carry you in through the night to New Year's.
If I'm having trouble staying awake, I'll just look at my screenshot.
Start looking at Bear Bachmeier.
Wow, that's wild.
McKay Hillstead, the great quarterbacks, but they don't play for the Broncos. But that's on the Broncos page, by the way.
Oh.
Maybe you could tweet it out for our great listeners for them to be entertained like you are.
Sure. Or they can go check it out themselves. Maybe this is a glitch that everyone's seen.
This is a one of one. Only I. Why don't you pull it up real quick?
Bronco stats?
Yeah, come on.
All right, I'm doing it right now. Let's see here.
Scroll down.
Scroll down,
Mikey.
Yes!
Wow, it's there.
It's
so if you want to look, it's there. Everyone gets to see
Bo
it.
Nix.
Not just me. I thought I was special.
It's all BYU players. It's all BYU players.
But then when you scroll down, it's the wide receivers.
And the wide receivers. Bronco wide receivers. So it's BYU.
And the defense.
It's BYU quarterbacks and running backs.
How does that happen?
And it's Bronco receivers and defensive players. What a glitch.
So fascinating.
Further proof.
Anything.
Tinfoil
bar's low
cap
for you.
Tinfoil cap. Further proof. We might be living in the Matrix right now. Further proof. There's a glitch. All right, more of your resolutions and favorite memories of 2025 as we close out 2025 on this show next.
Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Denver Sports 1043 to stay up to date on all your local teams. Denver Sports 1043. The Fan.
Men, it's the new year, and for many of us, it's a time of deciding to make positive changes in our lives. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if you're suffering with erectile dysfunction and are tired of the frustration and embarrassment ED causes, you should call the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic today, because there probably isn't a better resolution you can make than to be done with ED. You see, ED doesn't just affect you, it can also affect your partner, even if they don't talk about it. But here's some great news. If you're like most guys, the treatments at the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic will give you back your sex life, because our protocols have success rates that work in well over 90% of cases. Seriously, you might even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So, make an appointment and get ED out of your life. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets a Duralast battery.
have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Ready to find the right candidates for your job posting? Indeed's Sponsored Jobs helps you connect with talent that actually matches what you're looking for. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder. Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? 12 minus 11. 1. This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 1043 The Fan.
We've been having fun all this morning, our final show of 2025. Thank you so much for all of you who have been along for the ride this past year, and it's been a great ride, and we're very proud that, again, for the fall ratings book, we are the number one rated show here in the morning, and we're very proud of that, and couldn't do it without you out there listening, so thank you so much. Congratulations also to The Drive with Zach and Phil, number one as well in the PM Drive. Good showing, strong showing, top 3 showing for Josh and Cecil coming up. So, very, very proud. Very happy.
Good end of the year.
As we wrap up the year.
Yeah, good end of the year. Looking forward to New Year's. Be careful, be safe tonight. And got a big game coming up on Sunday. Broncos rolling. We got great news on Jokic yesterday, which, we were talking about for 3.5 hours. And finally got the news that we had hoped and that we speculated on.
We speculated correctly.
We did. We read the tea leaves, and we did a great job of doing that. Both of us came together like great partners.
Yes.
I don't know, like who are the great partners in the history of mankind? Just
mankind.
Yeah, just like on TV. I mean, like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Or like Jordan and Pippen. I'm Jordan, of course, and you're Pippen.
All right.
But you're still good. You're still good at what you do. It's not a disrespect. Just not a big one. Just a little one. Just a little one. I mean, I could have called you Steve Kerr. Kerr.
B.J. Armstrong.
Right. I didn't know. Luke Longley.
Ho Grant.
Yeah. Luke Longley.
Ho Grant with the goggles.
No, do you want to be Tony Kukoc?
What?
Yeah, Tony Kukoc guy. He's from I can't pronounce his name. He's from overseas. He's like Serbia. I can't do that.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what we did yesterday. We deduced and came up with it. And that ended up being obviously really good news yesterday, that it's going to be a month, reevaluate, and that's it. So nothing structurally wrong there.
I can't wait for 2026. I think it's going to be so much fun. We're going to go into 2026 with 3 teams that are championship contenders. And how lucky are we? Because Nikola Jokic will come back. Aaron Gordon will come back. Christian Brown will come back. Cam Johnson will come back. And this is the team that, well, guess what? They're probably going to drop in the standings here over the next month, and that's understandable. But, man, come playoff time, they're going to be sitting out there. They're going to be lurking out there as like a 6 seed, or 7 seed, maybe even a play-in team. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, they're going to go into the playoffs, and they are going to be the team that nobody wants to draw in the first round. How about that?
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. You know who they are in the NFL. They're Mark's Houston Texans.
Yes.
That's who the Nuggets are going to be.
Feels like it right now.
Like, you don't want to play Houston right now.
Right.
Their offense is starting to look like it did a couple years ago.
Great point.
And, to Mark's point, their defense is the greatest defense since the 85 Bears, according to Mark. And you look up there and you say, okay, they started off, I think they're 0-3 to start the season or whatever it is. They're 11-5. That's a really good football team that thinks they can go on a run too. That's what they believe. So I think you look at the Nuggets and how they could go into the playoffs, because it's going to be a tough stretch coming up here the next month without Jokic, and without some of these other guys. But if they could be healthy, let's go. I mean, we're not scared of anyone. I get it. OKC, whatever, San Antonio. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. As long as this team is healthy, which hopefully they are, and just get into the dance with that type of team.
And for me, the intrigue about 2026 with the Avalanche is quite possibly the opportunity to go down as the greatest single-season hockey team ever. With a combination of what they're doing in the regular season, which is ridiculous, and the kind of records that this team has a chance to set in the regular season, and then go off and do it and follow through and finish it off with a Stanley Cup, they have a chance to be playing for history.
So what's the record? What's the record for points in a regular season?
Right off the top of my head, I think it's like 135.
Okay.
And they're on pace to beat that.
All right. Yeah, that would be cool. Just usually doesn't work out that team that is the best regular season team wins it all, which is most important. But this group is made up of the right guys.
I agree.
So
I agree. Some memories of the show for 2025, guys. This is from OG Louis D in Denver. Guys, Stokley was such a badass MFer. I've always been a big fan. And I freaking love when you play those audio highlights.
Oh, my man.
He gets the snap away. And Manning fires. End zone check. Stokley went up and caught it for the touchdown. What a catch. What a throw.
What a comeback.
Louisiana Lightning.
Oh, I love that one, too. Gosh, man.
Guys, one of my favorite memories of 2025 when Evans thought that over 20 million people watched a WNBA game.
Oh my gosh. It ended up being like 2.2.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were going on a run there where, hey, did you know the numbers for this WNBA game it matches the Super Bowl?
No, I never said that.
That was pretty good.
I fell for the
fake account.
The fake Indiana Fever Twitter account, which was masterfully done.
You weren't the only one,
I wasn't.
by the way,
Some other
so I'll
outlets
stick up
fell for it,
you.
but I was like 20.2 million people watched the Liberty and Fever. How about that number, Stoke? And you're like, I don't think it was that much.
That sounds a bit high, but okay. Whatever you say.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, do we know the Christmas Day numbers? That's what you got to figure. I want to see the Christmas Day numbers for this year.
NFL versus
NBA. And, Charles Barkley was whining about it. Charles said, no, the NFL, why are you coming to our day? Because that's what we do. We're the bullies on the streets.
That's right.
Right? I mean, we're Debo.
Yeah.
Give me that chain.
Yeah.
Let me get that chain.
Yeah.
And you just take the chain.
Give me your lunch money.
Yeah. How's Christmas Day? Christmas Day's cool. All right, we're going to get on that.
Yep.
Let me get some of that. So, yeah, that's what the NFL does.
Guys, my favorite memory of 2025 was Brandon Stokley joining the show in 2024 and giving us that awesome laugh all throughout 2025.
Oh, look at you! Just like you never read the nice ones about me, and now you are.
Yeah.
With like a couple minutes left to go.
They love your laugh. They love your laugh.
Oh, well, thank you. I want to give you a hug or something now.
Well, that was the texture.
I know, but you're reading it. Usually, I
but
know
I
people do
endorse it.
say.
But I endorsed it. I totally agree with it.
Well, thank you.
I love the fact that listen, when Stink left me high and dry,
things were looking bleak for you.
Things were not looking up for little Mikey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I came in. I said, "Hey, I know you still got it. Like I know you're getting old, but I know you still got. I know you still got a little bit left in the tank.
That's not.
Let me come in here and bring some youth and some energy to this show and get you back to where you once were. And now look at you.
That is not how it went
now
down.
Look at you.
That fateful day at the BMW Championships.
How about that?
When Brandon Stokley only drinking water that day.
Wow. Wow. To say that I went super duper hard. Wow. Started off with me walking 50 miles carrying Payton's golf bag that weighed 500 pounds because he had to give one ball away to every kid on every hole. He proceeded to lose like 5 balls in the first 2 holes, and I had to say, abort! You can't be giving balls away on every hole. Yes, that's the way my weekend started. But yes, I did have a few.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
That's how it happened.
But that's how it all started. I was there with somebody else, and you were there. We started talking, and I'm like, hey, would you be interested in
I said I did. I said I wouldn't. You were like, hey, just to let you know, I'm not going to let you get away with all that stuff that you got away with your other partners. I told that story to Zach, and Zach, that pissed Zach off.
Oh, did it really?
Oh, yeah. He's like, what Evans is trying to say, you walked all over me? So it did, yeah. It did piss him off.
Well, you know what?
Everyone.
On that note, I can't think of a better way to finish off 2025. Thank you for that.
Appreciate you. Appreciate our listeners. Have a good night. Be safe.
Everybody be safe. We will be back here on Friday, so don't worry. We're right back here on Friday morning at 6, so have a great, great New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. We got Dover and Cecil coming your way next.
Will the Broncos avenge their early season loss to the Chargers and roll into the postseason with a win? We'll break it all down in the Fan Football Postgame Show, presented by Modelo, live on game day from Mile High Station starting 2 hours before kickoff. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Dan Jacobs for 303 Law 4040, and I'm here with that beautiful voice you hear on the other end of the phone oftentimes when you call 303 Law 4040. It's my lovely wife, Kimberly. Kim, I know you and I had so much fun the other day. We actually met with a couple that had been in an accident up north in their house the other day, and Randy was so excited. He's like, I can't believe it. It's the lovely wife. She's right here in my kitchen.
He's too kind. It was really great to meet him and his wife and his pets and just be able to help them.
I think it helps that when you answer the phone, when people call 303 Law 4040, it makes things, I know calling a lawyer can be scary, but I don't know, your soothing voice just makes it a little bit easier.
Well, I just want to help. That's all. And I know how to do that.
I love the holidays. I always like to wish our listeners happy holidays. Would you like to do so as well?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful new year.
And I hope you never need us, but just in case, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303-LAW-4040. That's 303-LAW-4040.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100.
Annuities, non-advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
This holiday season, AutoNation is unwrapping the biggest gift of all. The car you actually want with zero down and no payments for 90 days. With our coast-to-coast inventory of nearly 100,000 new and used cars, trucks, and crossovers, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Zero down, no payments until April. That's the deal you deserve on the car you love. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation store or AutoNation.com. Limited term financing on approved